gentlemen, at this time, please welcome the Mattapini Drum and Dancers led by Chief Lionel Costello.
Represented her Native American heritage to this extent in a professional wrestling setting. She has her family here tonight to back her up. That is how much this night means to Mickie James. It's win or go home. It's title versus career.
Mickie James brings her family.
You can see her at ringside. That is Mickie James' family. Her mother on the left. That is her father in the middle. Her cousin. She has plenty of family here. Of course, her son Donovan has all the support in the world this evening. You're hard to kill.
Her heritage, her history, her very blood carries her. Everything that's made her who she is as a human being follows her into this matchup. A matchup that could be her last in this illustrious business.
A beautiful moment for Mickie James if it could all come to an end. She has her family here at ringside to support her, and of course her mother, a direct descendant of the Mattaponi tribe of Virginia, Sandra Skywater. Mickie James is ready for action, ready to take on the juggernaut for the Knockouts World title. Has made it abundantly clear. She is not about to go quietly. She is not about to submit to Mickie James in her last rodeo. Is this the final stop for Mickie James?
It's a strange situation, Tom, where I would give someone like Mickie James, who who's been doing this over 20 years, but still moves around in that ring like it's her first day, with the passion, with the skill, and who has that resume under her belt. It is a very rare occasion that I would make her as the underdog. But in this contest, I feel like that's the case with the juggernaut.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your hard-to-kill main event of the evening. Tonight, the last rodeo comes to a conclusion in this Knockouts World Championship match set for one fall. When the bell rings, the referee, Daniel Spencer. Introducing first, in the corner to my right, the challenger tonight. She leaves the ring as the new Knockouts World Champion, or she retires from professional wrestling. From Richmond, Virginia, hardcore country, Mickie James. opponent in the corner to my left has an opportunity tonight to retire a legend. From Austin, Texas, she is the reigning and defending Knockouts World Champion, Jordynne Grace.
208 days as champion for Jordynne Grace. Captured the title by winning the first ever Queen of the Mountain match at Slammiversary back in June. The 7th longest reign in the 16-year history of the Knockouts World Championship is at stake right now. It's title versus career. James versus Grace. The Impact Knockouts World Championship hangs in the balance. Mickie James' career hangs in the balance. And to support Mickie James, it's her Busted Open radio co-host, David LaGreca, here in attendance at center stage.
Tom, before the bell even rang there, you saw the emotion just welling up inside the eyes of Mickie James. I don't want to be presumptive, but it looked like there were moments as this was getting started that maybe she was having her doubts.
And at ringside here in Atlanta, there is an Impact Knockouts legend and Tara, 5-time Knockouts World Champion. Very emotional. She was supporting Mickie James earlier on tonight, as was the Impact Hall of Famer Raven, showing their support for Mickie James, who's had an indelible mark on their careers as well as the path of Impact Wrestling altogether.
You know, I have zero doubt that someone the caliber of Mickie James can rise to meet the moment. But will this moment, as massive as it is, overtake the legendary Mickie James?
And we heard it moments ago, Jordynne Grace hasn't been beaten in singles action in nearly a year. I mean, how do you topple Jordynne Grace, who has physically, mentally, and emotionally gotten better and better as champion every time out?
And that's exactly what I was alluding to right before this all got started, Tom. Rarely would I put somebody with the pedigree, with the skill, with the resume of Mickie James as an underdog, but against the juggernaut, who, look at that power, look at this strength. God. Not even flinching as Mickie James goes for a schoolboy.
I mean,
it's unreal.
Have you ever seen someone just straight walk through that?
I've seen people stop it, counter it. I've seen all kinds of things, but to not budge is unreal.
And Jordynne Grace, look at this. She looks unbothered right now. And she spins off Mickie James.
It's no looks like. It's the state of what is happening right now. And you can see how much it angers Mickie James.
We're seeing these slaps busted out throughout the night. There's something primal about it, and Grace is not going to have it.
And you saw James there, did not want to be taken lightly, did not want to be smirked at, did not want to be seen as less than, but man, one swift strike from the juggernaut, and down goes James.
And now Mickie James, who tees off. 4-time Impact Knockouts World Champion, 6-time WWE Women's Champion. One of the most talked about rivalries in the history of women's wrestling once upon a time against Trish Stratus. And on top of that, a true Impact original.
Now starting to build a little bit of momentum.
There's press there on Grace. Down goes the champion. Slings away Mickie James and now tries to block with a boot in the corner. Oh, just cracked Mickie James. Oh, double stomp from Grace. And look at this. It would have been a cover. The foot of James on the bottom rope. Just a 1 count there after the fact.
Well, technically a cover. I think Grace was just doing that to kind of make a point.
Yes.
A physical manifestation of the dominance she holds over the Knockouts division, standing tall, literally on top of it.
And listen, Jordynne Grace has been a supporter of the last rodeo of Mickie James, understands that this is a great feel-good story for a lot of fans of professional wrestling. However, in order for it to come true, it has to happen at the expense of Jordynne Grace. Regardless of what you think of Grace, she's doing what she knows is the right thing to do, and that's trying to win. That's trying to end the career of Mickie James.
100%. Mickie James, I mean to sound callous, did this to herself. She put herself in this position. This was not thrust upon her. This was her idea her plan, her goal. And now she has to see it through.
Just dumped by Grace. Now under the cover to hold on to the championship to end the career of Mickie James in a kick out. Oh, elbow right to the midsection by Jordynne Grace.
And how appropriate it is that Mickie James, who set out on this path because she wanted to prove that she could still hang with the best of the best at this point in her career, that she could still be at the very top with all these new athletes coming onto the scene in the knockouts division. And when she gets to that mountaintop, she's up against one of the most, if not the most dominant, impressive, incredible knockouts world champions Impact Wrestling has ever had.
Grace just trying to manipulate Mickie James, smashing James face first into the top turnbuckle. Oh, God.
You know, for a lot of people, when it comes to these situations, as you see Grace lining James up.
Oh! Double knees into the corner. A chance here for Mickie James. James out to the apron. Oh!
Fighting back here, trying to create openings wherever she can. They're going to be few and far between.
Big forearm shot there by Jordynne Grace. Now going up top to get Mickie James.
James continuing to fight, though. That's going to be her strength here, is her resolve, her ability to fight from down underneath.
Well, now look at Mickie James off the top here. Has got a hold of Jordynne Grace. Oh, and a bulldog off the top.
First real high-impact opening for Mickie James here. And she's going to have to keep that type of thing going on, because as I was alluding to earlier, Jordynne Grace, unlike a lot of people in these scenarios, I don't think has any worry of hesitating in the moment to putting this one away, to retiring Mickie James.
Count of 5 here from the official, now a count of 6. Both women up to the count of 10 to get back up to their feet so this match can continue. And James is trying to drag herself back to her feet.
And you see, despite being on the offensive for that bulldog, it is Grace back to her feet first.
Oh, back elbow there. Oh, what a chop by Grace. Oh, James battles back.
A lot of resilience from hardcore country here.
Well, now look at James. James took a big shot there. Oh, and digs down deep, delivers one of her own here to Jordynne Grace.
And continuing, rapid fire now. Not letting the moment defeat her, but oh my God.
And this was something that you knew James had to be careful of. You do not want to get into a striking exchange with Jordynne Grace. Grace can absorb this type of punishment. Oh.
Yeah, certainly not at a vertical base. Finally, Grace taken off her feet.
A critical kick there by Mickie James has got the champion down.
But it's not the one. It's not the 2. It probably won't even be the 3, 4, or 5. Mickie James is going to have to repeatedly hit offense like that and everything else if she's going to want to keep somebody of the caliber of Grace down for good.
Now look at this. Jordynne Grace got out of the ring outside the ropes there to avoid any sort of offense from Mickie James. Went after James, and now James has control.
Oh, James here taking a risk, walking the ropes here.
Oh! Driving Grace into the ramp. One more moment for Mickie James. And now tosses Grace back inside the ring. Title versus career. It's for the Knockouts World title here in a kick out.
You say one more moment for James, but this entire process is to ensure that she has many more moments. Can she get it done?
Is it time?
Could be here.
Going for the mid-DT. Oh, no. I tried to turn it into a guillotine of sorts. Realized you couldn't get Grace off her feet.
Yeah, I think think Grace was going to counter the Mick DDT. And so Mickie James slapped down that guillotine.
And now Jordynne Grace able to turn this around here. Going to the top turnbuckle once again now with Mickie James.
And this is a bad spot for the former Knockouts World Champion.
Oh my God, look at the raw power of the Juggernaut! Superplex and held on!
And not done yet.
Oh! Juggernaut jackhammer to end the career of James and a kick out! This is a moment where Mickie James has to remember everything she's been through over 24 years in this business.
The overwhelming strength, the hesitation, superplex immediately into the Juggernaut jackhammer, but not enough to put Mickie away on the last rodeo.
I watch this again. Oh, this power of the Juggernaut jackhammer, and still Mickie James enduring. Oh, now is it time for the Grace driver, trying to end Mickie James' career, trying to retain the Knockouts World title.
James desperately finding out that she knows that it's going to be over if Grace can hit that Grace driver, that knockout shot.
Oh, and a shot there by Mickie James. And now Mickie sending Grace across the ring.
That's a classic Mickie James move right there.
Flapjack. And Mickie James back up to her feet with a kip up.
Finds herself alive, but can she keep her foot on the gas? Bring the gold home, prove she still has everything it takes to be the best of the best.
Off the top there, the seated senton to win the championship and a kick out. James back up to her feet, has got Grace rocked right now.
This is a rare position for Mickie James to have Jordynne Grace on the defensive, on the back foot like this. She needs to take advantage.
Every bit of pain that James is feeling, she's got to push through. But now Grace resisting in the corner.
There's the strength of the Juggernaut, not letting it happen, and now turning it around as well.
Oh, now Grace rushed into the corner. James avoids a catastrophe there. Rushes after the Juggernaut. Look at Jordynne Grace's acting. I mean, a spine buster to end the career of James tonight and a kick out.
That spine buster had some stank behind it. All the back and forth, but it was here, the speed and strength of the Juggernaut. But one more time, Mickie James gets her shoulder up.
This is where Mickie James needs to remember what inspired the last rodeo. It was losing here in this very building in Atlanta in July to Chelsea Green. She decided to go home and pursue this, the last rodeo. Win or go home. Get to the Knockouts World title or call it a career.
I'll never forget when Mickie James walked out of center stage, said she was going home. None of us knew what it meant. But what it has led to has been incredible. But Tom, is it about to be all over? Is this it?
James turned inside out. Is this it for Mickie? No.
And a bridge up.
Another cover to end James' career and a kick out.
And keep an eye on these kickouts as this match goes on, Tom. I have a funny feeling they're going to get a little less emphatic as time goes on. Oh, look at this, these clubbing forearm clotheslines. Oh, Grace.
Now Grace lining up for another one. Oh, that one to the back of the neck of James.
Might have clipped the back of the head there of James as well. And now the exclamation point.
Let's go for a pile driver. Turn it around on Grace.
Good God.
From out of nowhere for the Knockouts World title. Oh, and a kick out.
Less than 1 second away from fulfilling the promise she made to herself months ago after driving the skull of Jordynne Grace into the mat.
And now look at Grace. Oh, look at Grace. Not gonna give up.
Continually defiant to the end. This will be no easy feat for James.
Oh, God. The mid kick. The mid kick. Is it time for the McDT? Grace felt it coming.
Grace has still got a lot of life left. And oh boy.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Going for the muscle buster. Mickie James backslide for the title. Kick out at 1.
Great counter from James, but Jordynne turning around.
Another counter to be champion and a kick out. Oh, look at this. Just trying to corral Jordynne Grace. Shoulders down. Grace. Oh, now trying to end the career of James.
Again, another one.
Oh,
back
kick out.
Forth, kick out after kick out after kick out.
Now James, has she done enough to get Grace off her feet for the McDT? Oh!
Back fist takes James off her feet. Looking wobbly here, Tom.
Oh, where's the time for the Grace driver? James, shoulders down. Oh, and a kick out. Oh, the mid kick.
Mickie James keeps finding openings. And can it be now?
McDT!
Got it! Is this it?
Cover! Oh, kick out by the Juggernaut. This is how close it was. Off the mid kick, the McDT. Everyone in Atlanta chanting, that was 3.
As you take a look, the Knockouts World Champion planted. How many people has Mickie James defeated on the last rodeo with that exact move? Jordynne Grace says not tonight.
And look at the face.
Hard to kill.
Look at the face of Mickie James. Part of her can't believe it. Another part of her is saying, I gotta keep moving forward. I've gotta continue the attack. Thinking about another McDT. Well, now Grace. Grace went for a clothesline. Now just trying to hold on to Mickie James.
Does not want James to get any more openings like that McDT.
All shoulders down to win the championship. Oh, wait a minute, look at this. A sleeper.
What a roll through from Grace right into the sleeper. James nowhere near the ropes right now.
Could Mickie James tap out and see her career end? Whoa, 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 whoa. Up, shoulders down, cover. Oh, Mickie nearly had it.
I thought for a second it was over, Tom.
I thought Mickie tapped. Another kick. Oh, and another sleeper.
To it, right back to the mat. Grace takes Mickie James.
The match continues. The officials say the match continues.
This is why I gotta point out, continually asking for the verbal cue of do you quit as well as that tap. It's very, very important.
Mickie James trying to reach out to the bottom rope. Is she gonna have to tap out to see her career end, or will she pass out? Oh my God!
Grace dragging James back to the center of the ring. Look at the look on James' face. Look at her eyes. She's fading.
Mickie James might pass out, might see her career disappear.
Is her career literally fading away?
The official checking on me. Oh, Mickie James, you see the right arm.
Not tonight. There is still life pumping through the veins of hardcore country.
Oh, now once again, Grace trying to set up for the Grace driver. Has not been able to hit it all match. Oh, up under the shoulders. Raw power from Grace. The Knockouts World Champion has had enough.
And continually driving the shoulders and neck into that top turnbuckle.
And Mickie James was trying to use the top turnbuckle pad there to prevent anything that Jordynne Grace was doing. Oh, shoulder first into the post. Right now, Mickie James, tornado DDT.
Is this it? Could it be for the title here tonight?
Mickie did it. He did it. Mickie is champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and new Knockouts World Champion, Mickie James.
Mickie James is not done yet. Mickie James is the Knockouts World Champion.
The last rodeo turns out to not be the last of anything in the career of the legendary Mickie James.
Mickie James' family supporting her at ringside tonight here in Atlanta. Sang with Tara. Her son Donovan as well. What a moment at Hard to Kill. Out of the corner. The tornado DDT helping Mickie James to win the Knockouts World Championship.
The legacy continues, and now you see Tara joining her friend, former rival, her sister in arms.
The support of her family at ringside. Tara in the ring. Of course, Dave LaGreca joining us here at ringside, but what a moment.
Mickie James shares this victory with everyone who's ever believed in her. You see her beckoning there to her family, her son.
There is her son Donovan, our security here, trying to allow Mickie James' family through the barricade to celebrate with her.
The very reason she does what she does each and every night, each and every week, each and every year of her 20-plus years in this illustrious sport of ours. Mickie James proving that she still belongs.
That is her father, Stuart, giving her a hug. Our mom, Sandra.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is a last knockout standing match. Please welcome your referee for this match, ODB.
You recall that ODB, she went to Brooke Hogan, executive in charge of the knockout. She asked for this position as knockout ref. I think she's done a terrific job since replacing Taryn Terrell.
Oh, yeah. Outstanding job.
Introducing first from Toronto, Canada, Gail Kim.
Gail Kim promising to finish the job here tonight against Taryn Terrell.
That's my girl. Sorry. You know, a big Gail Kim fan. Gotta continue.
No, go right ahead. Just interrupt Todd. Why don't you? You've been doing it all night with both Todd and Mike.
Go ahead, Tom.
What else is new? You got to think that Gail's just going to try and punish her in this matchup. Last knockout standing.
First time ever in TNA that we've seen the knockouts in this last person standing match.
What are you being PC, saying
And
last
her
person
opponent from
standing?
New Orleans, Louisiana, Taryn Terrell.
Listen, I know you personally today.
Yeah.
There's nothing PC about you. There's a dark side.
Where do you- really?
Yeah. I know you have dark side.
So again, we got to break down the stipulation here. No pinfalls, no submissions, no disqualifications. Whichever knockout is not able to answer that 10 count.
Go ahead, continue, Tom. Sorry, guys.
Go right ahead, Tad. I'm very curious as to what you have to say.
Let's hear it. I want to say something about Taryn Terrell, and she comes out all pretty and purple and pretty blonde girl, great smile, but she's a psychopath. She's a woman.
She just said she's a little crazy.
A little crazy. She's whacked. Continue with the rules, Todd. I'm sorry, my good sir.
I think I pretty much covered it.
Oh, sorry.
Well, when you're talking about a little whack, a little crazy, how about Gail Kim? As we've seen, Taryn, just like Velvet Sky and Tara, the victim of that steel post figure 4.
A lot of T's involved there. Taryn, Terrell, Taryn.
Yeah, that figure 4 on the post, though, Mike, so vicious. Just trying to shorten, if not end careers.
Look at this, Todd. Look at this.
I'm going to talk to you because you're more of a gentleman than Mike. But look at the intensity that Gail Kim brings to the dance. You know what I'm saying? She does it all legal, too. Now look at the media.
Oh, yeah, all legal.
Psycho chick. Psycho chick now, blonde.
Well, unfortunately, though, Mike, I mean, it is all legal in this match. Anything goes. ODB, Knockouts official, basically just out there to administer the count.
Yeah, she's out there to stand there and just look drunk. Wait a minute, because she is. Meaning ODB. Gail Kim now prancing around like the great knockout she is. Oh!
So in a match like this, Taz, when you're looking to incapacitate your opponent for that 10 seconds, what kind of strategy do you use coming into it?
Well, I'm a little different than these ladies. Yeah, I would go for a submission, try and choke my opponent out quickly. But these two girls are both, you know, they're kind of, you know, very intense and loaded with a lot of like estrogen issues and stuff like that. So they're kind of raging out here, you know what I mean? So I don't know if that really answers your question. I don't think it does actually answer your question.
No, you didn't even come close.
Look at this, it's a great move here. Look at that.
Yeah, octopus style.
Oh, I love the
You called
octopus.
for the submission strategy.
Well, that's what I just called. See, Gail Kim and I, it's like we're like on sublingual facts, like subliminally connected.
Huh?
Yeah, look, I call for a submission. Gail feels what I'm saying. It's like biorhythms, you know what I'm
The
saying?
experience advantage here is huge for Gail Kim in her 13th year as a pro.
Well, who else bust out biorhythms on a wrestling show? Hashtag biorhythms.
Here comes the count now. Gail Kim just trying to pick her apart, much like you've been doing to the English language, Taz.
Thank you. Do you think that ODB is going to be able to count to 10 by towards, you know, maybe the next minute or two? By the time all of that liquor kicks into her?
These issues with ODB.
She's an intoxicated referee, let's be honest. She's trailer park trash, and I'm trying to be PC. Oh, look at Gail. Gail Kim, she's just perfect at what she does.
First ever Knockouts champion.
How she climbs the ropes.
Back in October of 2007, Gail Kim became that first ever knockout champ. She's held the Knockouts title on 2 occasions. And Gail Kim was named by PWI, Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazine, as the #1 female wrestler in the world. That's the kind of competition that Taryn Terrell has tonight.
Terrell having to answer the count yet again, and Gail Kim getting an equalizer as Terrell gets back to her feet.
Well, it's all legal, right? All legal here.
Whoa! Just punting that chair.
Big punt, big punt.
And Terrell has been so impressive since joining the Knockouts division as a competitor. She can match intensity. What is going to win out here? The intensity and the hunger of Terrell, or the experience and intensity of Kim?
It's a good call, Todd. You'll think back in April, Impact Wrestling, Taryn Terrell, she defeated Gail Kim in a singles match. Now the opportunity here to prove her supremacy in this last knockout standing.
Taryn Terrell.
What's she up to here? Oh, Gail's got the chair in hand.
Oh! Wow! Cross body by Terrell, but she ran right into that chair.
Both ladies, their midsections were crushed that chair.
Damage that could do to the ribs.
That was nasty.
Man, we heard the impact. Sitting here at the broadcast table close by as ODB puts in the count.
Oh, look at Gail here. Gail going over, pounding Taryn's leg on that chair.
Trying to take out the leg there. Yeah, hard to answer the count if you can't get back to your feet. Gail Kim came in with a very aggressive game plan here, and so far it's paying off.
Oh, absolutely. You can see she's got some bad intentions on her mind, on her pretty little mind, this Gail Kim. Pretty little mind with bad intentions. Boom! Oh! She blocks it. I'm out here singing tunes. Slammiversary, baby.
All right, multi-talented.
I do that.
Uh-oh, look out here, though.
Oh, not this again.
Oh, man, this is a bad hold.
Oh, and she's got it locked in, just wrenching back. Imagine the pain going through the leg.
It's all legal. It's all legal in this match.
You're going to hear Taryn Terrell screaming out in pain.
That might do it, guys.
That was nasty. And besides that, she had that big pole stuck in between her legs while that submission was on. So, you know, it's definitely double doozy, man. Nasty.
Steel post will be fine.
Get your mind out of the gutter today. Crazy. All right, now, 7. Look, this might be it. Taryn Terrell's done. Oh, she's up.
8. Taryn's back on her feet. And she not only avoided the contact from Gail Kim, but did you hear that?
Oh, no.
As Gail went right into the steel chair.
That was nasty.
Well, her best laid plans came back to bite her in the you-know-what there, right into the chair.
Let's keep our eyes on the count from ODB. I think she's up to 3.
Oh, she's hurt. Gail's got to be hurt. That was really bad.
She's at 5.
Get up, Gail. You can't lose here, Gail. You got to get up. Sorry, it shouldn't be.
She's at 8.
She's up. She's gonna get up. She's gonna get up. There you go. Let's take a look here. Wait. Let's see what happens here. Hold on. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Gonna give her a taste of her own medicine, and it's not gonna taste good for Gail Kim. How's it feel, Gail?
Break that. No. ODB, get her off that hold.
What do you mean get her off the hold? It's not illegal. You were just cheering for Gail when she did it, pointing out how legal it was.
Yeah, okay. I hear you. It's just I feel bad for Gail. That was just, you know, she has a little bit less, you know, she's a little smaller. So
knock it off.
She's got more of a delicate body. That's what I'm trying to say, Gail Kim. She's more of a, you know, softer, more of a lady, you know.
Now, nothing soft about him in this match, though. It has been very personal and very physical since the opening bell. As Gail tries to get back to her feet again and does. Oh my God.
That she landed hard to Taryn Terrell, and that's what happens when you got screws loose in your brain. You do things that are just a little nuts.
And that ramp it's just unforgiving steel. Went flying with the dive, and Gail.
ODB, she's doing a lot of counting, but she's blown up.
Going for that spear, and you're right, Mike, just an absolute nosedive, no give on that ramp. It counts up.
I think we're at 6 at this point, just past, 7. We're at 8.
Oh, she's got her.
Oh, she made it up before the 10 did Taryn Terrell.
Unbelievable heart on display here by Terrell. Finds a way to dig down deep again.
Well, the tough thing was those 10 seconds, 9 seconds, helped Taryn recover.
Oh, just sweeps the leg. Oh, what a sickening thud.
Well, that was nasty. I mean, these girls are not as thick and muscly built and heavy as our guys are. Male wrestlers, obviously, so that was a bad landing for Taryn.
Halfway there at 5.
I think it's the experience coming into play there for Gail. Able to sidestep and sweep there.
Gail's gonna win this thing here, guys.
She's up to a knee at 8.
A kicker.
And again, she was able to barely beat that 10 count. No.
What does Gail have in mind now? Is she going for a damn power driver on the ramp? She's going to try and end her career here.
What the hell was that?
Unbelievable, guys.
My sentiments exactly to our live audience in Boston.
Yeah, holy excrement indeed. That was a bulldog off the ramp to the floor.
ODB's count.
I'm stuck in a moment, and that's it.
Taryn just got up to her feet before the 10. Yes, Taryn did it.
Your winner, Taryn Terrell!
Wow.
At the last split second, able to get back to her feet. She's the last knockout standing. What a battle. Mike, you've been here since day one.
I don't think that I have ever seen a knockouts match as physical as this was. And we've got to take another look at some of this incredible action as Taryn Terrell just beat Gail Kim.
Well, we know that there's a lot of disdain and hatred towards each of these ladies, towards each other. And, you know, Gail Kim, we saw a lot of physicality. And Gail Kim here trying to just dismantle the legs of Taryn Terrell, all legal in this contest. And then Gail crashes the verge with the only weapon. Her own weapon was that chair. Turnabout fair play, I guess. Taryn does it to Gail. The submission. And the physicality, as you can just imagine, went up from there. Look at this. Look how Taryn lands, was still able to get up to a 10 count. And this too. Oh, Taryn landed hard. Watch this counter. Watch this bulldog.
Both girls hitting hard there, and Terrell has just enough to beat the count and wins this match. Incredible. She's got to be in pain, but that win's got to feel damn good.
I hope that Gail Kim's okay. I know you guys don't care. I care if Gail's all right.
So much history tonight. Sting in the main event. Can he reclaim the gold?
Ladies and gentlemen, Destination X continues with a three-way match for the TNA Women's Knockout Championship. Scheduled for one fall, introducing challenger number 1 from Tampa, Florida,
Boy, this knockout division has been quite a story, hasn't it? I was thinking back, October pay-per-view of last year, Bound for Glory, Nashville, Tennessee. Quite honestly, Gail Kim, in my mind, put that knockout division on the map. She became the first ever champion. Opportunity tonight for her to regain the gold.
Challenger number 2 is from Minneapolis, Minnesota. She is ODB.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, he brought up the fact that the TNA's Women's Knockout Division is the talk of the wrestling world, and here's a reason why. It's not just the athleticism of Gail Kim in the ring that you talked about at Bound for Glory when she won that championship. It's the likes of ODB, somebody that you just can't quite describe. Somebody so different than any other woman that's ever been in professional wrestling. And then when you talk about the champ coming up, it shows you what a range this women's division has.
And finally, accompanied by Raisha Saeed, she stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighs 272 pounds, and is the defending TNA Women's Knockout Champion, Awesome Kong!
Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna step up? Who's gonna stop the dominance that we have witnessed for the past few months? I mean, since arriving here in TNA, Awesome Kong has certainly lived up to her name. Just absolutely awesome. What a force she's been. Recently adding the services of her associate, Raisha Saeed at ringside. What a package that is.
Look at that look. That look from Raisha Saeed, those eyes. I mean, they just stop you in your tracks as you look at Awesome Kong as she looks on, and again, there's Raisha Saeed again.
Her props, you gotta give her credit. The awesome bomb from Awesome Kong leads to yet another victory as she retains the TNA Knockout Championship. I want to take another look at the highlights from this match.
Look at some of this action. This is the beginning. Kong showing her strength. But then the teamwork came into play as Gail Kim, ODB worked together. Right here was a great indication. ODB came out with a suicide dive, and it looked like it was going to be between these two. But both of them couldn't come up with a pin. Then the Liquid Courage got involved. The double drop kick. But
Plant Buster, followed by the appropriately named Awesome Bomb. And there it is. There's the win. Awesome Kong keeps that knockout championship.
great effort, though, by ODB, Mike, and Gail Kim. I mean, they did what they had to do, and they made it an actual three-way matchup, and it could have gone to any one of them, and they were all worthy.
The mysterious Raisha Saeed and Awesome Kong, yes, still the champ. Earlier today, Rhino previewed tonight's Elevation X. Roll the video.
Ladies and gentlemen, this special 10 knockout tag team contest is set for one fall. Introducing team number one. First, accompanied to the ring by Raisha Saeed from Tokyo, Japan, Awesome Kong!
And we are opening this huge, this gigantic knockouts tag team match with one of the most devastating, destructive knockouts in the history of pro wrestling.
The two-time Knockouts World Champion, the second ever female Impact Hall of Famer. Awesome Kong about to compete in the Impact Zone for the first time in 7 years. And in this very ring, Kong and one of her partners wrote one of the greatest rivalries in this company's history.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Gail Kim!
And it's that woman right there, a woman who helped redefine the knockouts, a woman who put them on the map, for women's professional wrestling.
It is Gail Kim's first match in 4 years, and what history Gail Kim has with Awesome Kong. We mentioned it before, the first ever Knockouts main event in the history of Impact was Kim and Kong.
But the history doesn't end there, Tom.
A great sign of respect here for these teammates tonight.
From Richmond, Virginia, hardcore country, Mickie James!
And what a surprise it was last week to learn that the additional member of this team, the 5-time Knockouts World Champion, Mickie James.
Mickie James, who's been away for months after having to relinquish the Knockouts World title due to injury, back here in the Impact Zone, celebrating 1,000 episodes.
From Austin, Texas, Juggernaut, Jordan Grace!
An example of the present of the Knockouts division in the Juggernaut Jordan Grace, who at Victory Road dispatched Deonna Purrazzo, finally was able to score a singles victory against Purrazzo.
Snapping a huge streak against the Virtuosa. Beating the Virtuosa in any capacity is no easy feat, but to do it on the heels of all that history is a huge accomplishment for the Juggernaut.
What a team that's been assembled, but there's still one more.
And their tag team partner from Orlando, Florida. She is the Knockouts World Champion, Trinity!
The measuring stick of the Knockouts division in present day, the Knockouts World Champion, Trinity, rounding out this all-star team.
Bringing the glow everywhere she goes and carrying the Impact, the Knockouts World title everywhere along that journey.
Trinity sets a team up with Mickie James, Awesome Kong, Gail Kim, and Jordan Grace. In the words of Mickie James, it will be the greatest matchup in the history of the Knockouts division. It's next here on Impact Wrestling on Access TV. We are set for the greatest Knockouts battle of all time to conclude this fabulous 2-week extravaganza, this celebration of 1,000 episodes of Impact.
And the return of the Boricua Badass to the Impact Zone here will round out this team. We were waiting to find out mystery concluding partners for each team. Tasha Steelz happily adding to the fray there.
The former Knockouts World Champion likes to call herself the greatest that beat the greatest, that being Mickie James, and of course, Hardcore Country here to oppose Tasha Steelz and company tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, accompanied to the ring by Velvet Sky, she is Angelina Love, and they are the Beautiful People.
As you said, the greatest entrance in the history of pro wrestling.
Oh, baby. It's good to see. Look, do they have a bag for your head with your name written on it? Big, bold letters. Because only beautiful people should be allowed in the Impact Zone, but at least these two are.
What were the words of Angelina Love and Velvet Sky last week? That the opposing team for them are the befores?
Yeah, like a before and after at a clinic, you know, when you're trying to get your face all right and everything like that. Most people here are befores. You're a before. People like me and the beautiful people, we're the afters, we're the product. And we are the best thing you've ever seen, just like the beautiful people.
Angelina Love, a 6-time Knockouts World Champion. Velvet Sky, a 2-time Knockouts World Champion. Angelina Love, a fabulous rivalry, I guess you could say in retrospect, with Gail Kim. I'm very curious to see how that goes off in this tag team matchup. A ton of combustible elements here.
There we go. See, there are the bags.
Oh, good.
Here, ready, set to go. We'll take him over here. Velvet, one over here.
What an example of past, present, and future in the Knockouts division.
The talent, the star power is literally overflowing in this matchup.
This was a division that was given a chance to make a difference in this company in pro wrestling altogether, beginning back in 2007. That was when the Knockouts World Championship was created. And since then, the Knockouts division in Impact has represented opportunity, respect, and inclusion. And now we have this beautiful example of what is possible in women's wrestling in the Knockouts division here in Impact Wrestling.
And that whole division right now is headed by the one and only Trinity, who's going nose to nose with Miss Angelina Love.
Now Trinity trying to control Angelina Love here from the outset, and Trinity is on the heels of a defense of her championship at Victory Road, which you can relive anytime on demand on Impact Plus. She did it against Alicia and I guess Eddie Edwards as well. He was heavily involved.
It got a little chaotic, broke down a little bit, but as you say, Trinity retaining the Knockouts World title.
Plenty of questions as who's next to step up to the Knockouts World Champion, but right now, this beautiful showcase of the Knockouts. I think Trinity showing Angelina Love how it's done in 2023.
See, and she learned that from the beautiful people.
Oh, stop. Whoa! Off the split. Here's the cover. Oh, and a kick out by Love.
But right now, the Knockouts World Champion riding high.
Oh, jawbreaker there by Love.
Ooh. And take it down. The Knockouts World Champ, just like that. Oh.
Boot right underneath the jaw here of Trinity.
Angelina Love trying to show Trinity that she has not missed a step.
Oh. Forearm shiver there by Trinity, whipped to the opposite corner here, and now Trinity, that'll mess up your makeup.
That's just, I guess, just Trinity's version of the beautiful people's entrance. Up close
There's
and
the
personal.
cover and a kick out by Angelina Love. Now dragging Love to the corner, and a tag made. It's Deonna Purrazzo to meet Jordan Grace, and you know Grace wanted this.
Grace may have gotten the win.
Oh,
wait.
Purrazzo wanting no part of Grace, instead Giselle Shaw tags in. Oh, big clothesline by Grace.
Purrazzo, who knows how to pick a moment. Giselle Shaw, maybe, who can seize a moment here.
Now Shaw dumped with the power slam. Oh.
Multiple body slams here. Oh, Shaw, though, trying to drop her weight down there. Block the slam.
And now the juggernaut jackhammer. Cover. Oh, and it's broken up by Savannah Evans, protecting her meal ticket.
Great time. Great timing, great wherewithal from Savannah Evans. Oh, God!
Some inadvertent contact there, Shaw. Leveled Evans. And now Grace all over the quintessential diva.
Oh, it's heartbreaking to see.
And a tag made. Mickie James is legal.
For the first time in an Impact ring in many a month.
Oh, and the seated senton off the top, and James goes after Purrazzo, her longtime rival.
Good night.
Here's the cover. What's the leg on Shaw and a kick out. This 10 Knockouts tag team matchup will continue in picture-in-picture here on Access TV. And this 10 Knockouts tag team matchup continues. The Boricua Badass right in the face of hardcore country. What a rivalry this was last year. Oh,
Tasha Steelz making sure Mickie James remembers all of it.
now James able to take down. Oh, Tasha Steelz in a boot right to the face, and James, looking in fine form, has been out for 6 months due to injury. Had to relinquish the title back in March.
And don't think she's forgotten that. Much like the walking weapon, a title she never lost. It has to be on the mind of Mickie James, but right now, victory's on the mind of Mickie James.
Oh, now Tasha Steelz tracking down Mickie James. The official didn't see the involvement of Steelz.
I mean, it's going to be hard almost for the official to see anything. You're going to have to have eyes on a swivel here with everybody moving in every direction in this huge 10 knockout tag.
And in comes Savannah Evans, a real difference maker. All for her team. Size and strength.
Now it's grounding and pounding the legendary Mickie James.
Savannah Evans, the leg right on the back of the neck, pressing the rope into the throat of James.
Savannah Evans, who when Tasha Steelz took the championship from James, was a big part of that whole scenario at one point. Now standing at the back of Giselle Shaw.
Now James tossed into the rope there, and James trying to battle back here against a much larger opponent.
Wait a minute, look out here.
Oh, neck breaker by Mickie James, and Evans scrambles to the corner. Purrazzo tags herself in.
Grabs immediately onto Mickie James. Does not want James to get a tag.
Able to keep Purrazzo at a distance. In comes Gail Kim.
Gail Kim, the revolutionary. Put it up.
The 7-time Knockouts World Champion going up against the 3-time Knockouts World Champion.
And this is a dream scenario for anybody who loves women's professional wrestling.
Kim goes after Purrazzo. Hook to the leg, and it's broken up there by Shaw.
Oh! Kim back in here with fire and fury.
And now Kim off the top, gets 2 for 1. We're in back to Access TV. The greatest battle in the history of the Knockouts continues. This is our main event, the conclusion of this fantastic 2-week celebration of 1,000 episodes of Impact Wrestling, and the Knockouts taking center stage. Oh, and Velvet Sky making a difference on the outside, takes out Gail Kim.
Gail Kim, a hard thud to the mat on the outside of the ring.
Gail Kim was rolling, as you might have seen on your screen during the commercial break. Velvet Sky able to take advantage on the outside. Velvet's not even involved in this matchup.
Oh, she's very much involved, Tom, that's for sure, but just so much chaos in this huge tag team match.
Is the official just trying to control 10 competitors at the same time, let alone all the other parties at ringside?
Good luck.
Oh, now Kim trying to fight her way back into the ring. Oh.
And right now, though, Tasha Steele's looking in fine form against the legendary Gail Kim.
Cover here on Kim, tucks the arm and a kick out. It is Gail Kim's first match back in 4 years. She is the first ever Impact female Hall of Famer. Awesome Kong, the second ever female Hall of Famer. As we learned last week, Tracy Brooks will be the third female Impact Hall of Famer inducted at this year's Bound for Glory Live in Chicago.
The history continuing to grow within this already incredible Knockouts division.
Tag made. Angelina Love is legal. Chance of we want Kong.
And that is one thing that the opposition absolutely doesn't want to happen.
Side slam there by Love. Hooks the leg and a kick out by Gail Kim.
Gail Kim proving how resilient she is. But now facing the wrath of every one of her opponents one by one here.
What, this is your legend?
All right, Kim flying by Giselle
Whoa!
Shaw. Oh, look at this. A version of the octopus locked in here on Shaw.
Dead center of the ring, Shaw in a bad way.
Oh, and Shaw ramming Kim into the turnbuckles.
You got this, Giselle.
But has Kim bought herself enough time?
And now Kim trying to get back up to her feet here, trying to get to her corner, trying to get past Giselle Shaw.
Fighting valiantly here.
Oh, went for the backbreaker. Oh, there's the flatliner. Shock and awe.
Is that enough?
Cover by Shaw. Oh, and it's broken up by Mickie James.
Broken up by James, but once again, Gail Kim dragged to the corner of her opponents. Now Purrazzo tagged in to pick at the bones.
Well, you better believe this is something Purrazzo has wanted for years. Her chance to get her hands on Gail Kim in a matchup. No two women have held the Knockouts World title for more total days than Purrazzo and Kim.
Two huge parts of the history of this division and this company. Getting a taste of a bit of a dream match before our eyes right now, right here in the Impact Zone.
Now Purrazzo trying to turn it into a nightmare here at the conclusion of this 2-week celebration, this extravaganza, 1,000 episodes of Impact Wrestling. You gotta believe Purrazzo wants to make it all about her. Purrazzo, oh! Purrazzo and Kim meet in the middle of the ring.
And Purrazzo was looking for that cross body. Gail Kim saw it coming, met her at the pass, and now the door is open for a tag.
And a tag made.
Oh, there it is!
It's Kong! Awesome Kong is clearing house. Choke slam.
Devastating everything that moves.
Oh, look at this. Savannah Evans eye to eye with Awesome Kong.
Oh,
oh my God.
No way.
Oh, and a huge clothesline there by Kong. Oh, now Kong's out of hold of Evans, and there's Purrazzo and Love. And Kong lowered out of the ring.
Awesome Kong dispatched on the floor here now. Trinity and Mickie James working in tandem here.
Oh! Double fist press. Trinity and James working together.
The action really starting to break down now. Trinity looks to fly.
Trinity takes them both out on the outside. Meanwhile, back inside, James focuses on her old rival, Tasha Steelz. Oh, and Savannah Evans gets James.
Wait, what is this?
Look at this teamwork. Oh, my God. Grace and Gail Kim take out Savannah Evans.
Gail Kim got a little loopy on that ride from Jordan Grace, but the teamwork continuing here.
Oh, my God. And now Grace and Shaw climbing the turnbuckles. There's Gail Kim as well. Down goes Grace. Down goes Shaw.
Oh, wait, look out.
Oh! Gail Kim!
Gail Kim showing you why she defined a generation of knockouts.
Oh, the look inside the ring.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't turn around. Don't turn around.
Oh! An awesome Kong lighting up Giselle Shaw. Choke slam by Kong.
Oh, wait. Oh, come on. That wasn't enough? That wasn't enough?
Oh, is it time? The Implant Buster!
That's
Cover!
gotta be!
Kong wins!
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners. Jordan Grace, Trinity, Mickie James, Gail Kim, and Awesome Kong.
The greatest battle in the history of Impact's knockouts.
What a showcase of talent, of history. And, oh,
and a Botox injection for Jay Vidal.
that was a short-lived friendship. Oh, no, not Jay.
Yes,
Not Jay.
yes.
But he's beautiful.
Jay Vidal gets paper bagged by the beautiful people.
Oh, the agony.
What a moment here in New York. Thank you all so much for joining us for this 2-week extravaganza.
A week ago tonight, we saw the Knockouts champ, Mickie James, explain how she is the centerpiece of the Knockouts. Obviously not happy that she didn't have a match at Slammiversary. Almost jealous of that show stealer between Gail Kim and Taryn Terrell. Tonight, here on Impact Wrestling from Las Vegas, the Knockouts champ, Mickie James, a very interested observer because she's going to make her next title defense against the winner of this match.
The following contest is a ladder match for the Knockouts #1 contendership. Introducing first from Toronto, Canada, Gail Kim.
And I can tell you revenge is on the mind of Gail Kim. Gail told me earlier today that while she knows just how physical that match was at Slammiversary, and while she knows just how well received the match was by wrestling fans, journalists, and TNA management, she wasn't happy at all with the outcome. Gail Kim, she looks at tonight's ladder match as the opportunity to get payback.
And her opponent from New Orleans, Louisiana, Taryn Terrell.
Boy, I think Taryn Terrell surprised a lot of people at Slammiversary. Performance and her victory over Gail Kim, it opened many eyes. I think especially considering Gail's experience edge. Tonight, well, we say, what have you done for us lately? Slate is clean. It's a ladder match. You win by taking down the contract that hangs high above the ring, and then that winner gets a shot at Mickie James and the Knockout Championship, and we are underway. Special Knockouts referee, ODB, law and order official in this ladder match as Taryn Terrell picks up right where she left off in Boston at Slammiversary, taking the physicality right to Gail Kim. Man, thud that was as Gail landed on the entrance ramp. And as Gail gets back up to her feet, full speed into the spear. Taryn Terrell down on the ramp, and now Gail gonna bring the ladder into the ring in an attempt to climb the ladder, take down the contract, and get a shot at the Knockouts Championship.
Oh! All right, I'm back, Mike. I know you missed me.
Taz joins us after that vote for the Vice President of Aces. It's Mr. Anderson, the new VP.
Yes, I did not vote for him, but that's okay. Congrats to my man Anderson. Here we go. All right, I'm here to carry you. What do we got going on, Mike? Talk.
This is a ladder match. It's a number one contender.
I can see the ladder. Yeah.
Why would you ask me and then cut me off?
Okay, I got it. Gail Kim.
Do you understand that it's a number one contenders match?
Yes, of course.
Do you know that the winner of this match is going to get the next shot at Mickie James, the knockout champion?
There she is. That's Mickie James.
Do you know how you win this match?
Yes, I know how you win. You got to pull the contract from the top.
Now, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Join in.
Gail Kim, that's my girl right there. Come on, Gail. That ODB reffing. She's bombed. She looked drunk in this match so far.
A little shaky.
Yeah, she can't walk the line, bro. Look at Gail Kim holding Taryn Terrell from grabbing that ladder and climbing up those rungs, those steps, whatever people call ladders, contractors.
Really?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's right.
Where are you going?
I don't know where I'm going.
Well, how about Gail? Ooh, springing up the ladder, but then as she came off, Taryn Terrell saw her coming, caught her right in the midsection with a knee.
How physical are the knockouts here. Taryn Terrell, we know this girl, she's got an anger management issue. We know that.
The match at Slammiversary?
Of course I remember the match. I called it.
One of the great knockouts matches that we've ever had in Impact Wrestling history, with Taryn Terrell victorious, and now going to position the ladder as Taryn under the contract and try and get another win here against Gail and get a title shot. To look out.
Y'all got that ladder. That ladder's gigantic, by the way. Where do we get these pro wrestling ladders in the business? They're these giant ladders. Where are these things from? It's unbelievable. Look at this. Look at Gail. Gail's got a body scissors on, but Taryn Terrell.
Oh! Taryn went face first, right into the side of the ladder.
Man, that was nasty. And Mickie James, the knockout champ, he's looking on. And the point though about the ladder, man, it's huge. Look at the size of that thing.
You gotta have the ladder be high enough and tall enough that you can take down the contract.
Yeah, that's true.
And Gail,
go ahead, Gail. Go ahead.
Scaling the ladder. Taryn's got her. Pulls her down.
This Taryn Terrell, she's really bringing the fight here. She knows how important that number one contender spot is for the Knockouts title.
At the same time, Taryn Terrell trying to prove to the world that she can beat Gail Kim again. As Gail, we've seen this before. Oh, looked like Gail was going to go for that very familiar figure four leg lock around the post. Taryn kicks her away. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Impact Wrestling. This is the continuation of the ladder match. The Knockouts, Taryn Terrell, Gail Kim fighting at the top of the ladder. Winner who takes down the contract gets a title opportunity against the champ, Mickie James. Is the oh, God!
Oh, man. I hope those girls are okay. That was nasty. Let's take another look here. This is so dangerous. Look off the tippy top of that ladder. Oh, my God.
Bad landing.
Both Taryn and Gail hung up on that top rope.
The physicality that we all witnessed in Boston at Slammiversary has continued tonight in Las Vegas as Taryn gets to her feet, meets Gail, series of forearms. Gail able to duck under the ladder. Oh! Oh!
Hey.
Steel ladder driven, I think it went into Gail's face.
Yeah, that was, oh man, that was bad.
And look at where Gail's
leg
is trapped inside, in between the rungs.
I think Gail's knocked out, Mike. I think she's out. I think she's out cold. So Taryn can't use that ladder because her legs
to now.
She's probably looking for another ladder, but she can't use that ladder. Gail's knocked out. I think her legs are wrapped around that. Looks like Gail maybe came through. told you she's looking for another ladder. Have you never been in a ladder match?
How did you know that?
Because I've been in ladder matches. That's why I've dealt with appliances in my business.
Wouldn't really call it an appliance.
You use it for
It's
work.
like a washing machine.
Very chauvinistic comment while there's women wrestling. That's
Get
very
out of
nice,
here.
Mike.
Taryn tries to introduce a second ladder, but that just allows
it's
Gail
over. It's over. Look at this.
to climb up.
Gail
Taryn
kick.
quickly just drags her down off the ladder and then incorks a series of shots. Forearms and now boots, strike after strike.
You can just see the rage and anger issues that Taryn Terrell has. She needs
Why
some.
do you always go to that card?
I think she needs medication or something. It's sad to see people like that.
Sad about that. Wait a minute. Gail Kim,
no.
precarious position, laid out on the ladder. Taryn Terrell
Don't do it. Don't do it.
scales. The ropes goes all the way to the top. Before Taryn Terrell can come off, Gail Kim fell off the ladder.
I'm glad she didn't. These bloodthirsty fans here in Las Vegas were looking for something to happen bad to Gail, and I'm glad it didn't. Look at this. Look at this. Look at Gail. Go for that.
It's not on the steel post this time, but it sent the figure four wrapped around the steel ladder.
Wow. Ingenious.
And think of what this does to Taryn Terrell in terms of her ability to climb up the ladder.
Forget it. She just got a wheel taken out. Gail Kim, pure beauty, ruthlessness, and a genius to boot. Wow.
Taryn able to hook the leg of Gail as she tried to scale the ladder. Oh, but Gail wisely goes to the far side.
Gail's gonna get the contract. She's been the new #1 contender.
Taryn trying to fight through the pain in the leg and the knee. Meets her up near the top. These two knockouts, exchanging blows, strikes at the top of the ladder.
No. Oh my God,
Me?
no.
You gotta be kidding.
Don't do it, Taryn. Oh my God. What's she thinking?
Gail's just hanging.
Just choking her out. Oh my God.
Gail's down. Taryn needs to reach out and take down the contract.
She can't. Her leg is, her knee. I don't think Taryn can do it.
Plus the ladder is not directly underneath the contract. Still trying to fight through the pain is Taryn Terrell.
I don't want Taryn to get that. I don't want her to grab that contract. Get her, Gail.
The hand, the fingers extended by Taryn, just inches away from taking down the contract.
Get her, Gail. Get up there. Gail can't follow up. Oh, no.
Oh, Taryn hits the cross-body block off the ladder.
Oh, my God, and Gail's head. I mean, I noticed right away the back of Gail's head.
And at the same time, Gail's head and Taryn Terrell's knee.
We're worried about Taryn's knee. This girl, Gail Kim, the back of her head got driven into the mat. Shame on you, Mike, today, worrying about someone's knee. Come on.
Concern for both of these competitors.
Right now, look at Taryn Terrell, still able to get up. She is just hell-bent on getting that contract and becoming a #1 contender for the Knockouts title.
And now, with Gail up on the ladder, Taryn gonna try and climb on that same side. I think the key here is separation, any way that you can do it.
This is bad, Mike. Something bad's gonna happen.
Dangerous position
Listen
for
to
both.
me. Something bad is gonna happen. I can sense it. Oh, no. Oh!
Gail at the last second, able to create that separation by taking Taryn Terrell, throwing her off the ladder, and splat down to the canvas.
This is really extreme physicality. These girls, look, they're battle-tested. They have tough, rigid bodies. They're gorgeous, beautiful, but tough. But they're not like our men competitors. Our wrestlers are bigger, thicker, stronger. I don't know how their bodies are taking this. Eat the feet. Oh.
No. Countered instead. Version of the Dragon Sleeper applied.
She's got her hard here. Right across the throat. Look at it. Look at the hair. Gail's grabbing the hair. Oh, my God. You kidding me? She's gonna.
I don't know if she's grabbing her hair.
She's tying a knot or something.
She's tying Taryn Terrell's hair to the ring ropes.
This is all legal. She's a genius. Oh my God.
And Taryn Terrell cannot escape. Gail Kim climbs the ladder. And Gail pulls down the contract. What a match.
Man, that was awesome.
Your winner and #1 contender, Gail Kim.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Gail had the
Absolutely
will.
ingenious.
Hardcore country.
D'Lo Brown, Mickie James talked about the fact that Deonna Purrazzo came to Mickie's home, where Mickie's family sleeps. What does that mean?
Crossing the invisible line. It's crossing that you take this from professional to personal. And when you take something to the personal level, it ratchets up the intensity. It makes everything more intense.
I saw Mickie earlier today. She had a hop in her step. Her 20-plus year career, her 2-time Women of the Year award, her Jim Thorpe Sports Award, all of those things, but none of them carry the weight of the Knockouts Championship.
You know, and I talked to Mickie earlier today, and she was in a good spot.
Here comes the champion, Deonna Purrazzo. So many people that work to make Impact Wrestling what it is, and Deonna Purrazzo just couldn't care. She's disrespectful to everyone. It doesn't matter. It's all about Deonna Purrazzo. The people that make this place go, the Dan Royals, the Kenny Smiths, the Ingrid Myers, and Deonna Purrazzo just doesn't even know their names. To me, that's disgusting because Impact is a family. We stand beside one another. And Deonna walks in and tracks mud all over the carpet, puts her feet up on the table. Come on.
Here's the thing, until someone stops her, until someone takes that Knockouts Championship away from her, Deonna's gonna keep doing what Deonna does, and it's about taking care of herself.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time is upon us. The legendary David Penzer with the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bound for Glory continues with this Knockouts Championship match. It is scheduled for one fall. Your referee, Brandon Toll. Introducing first, to my right, the challenger from Richmond, Virginia, Hardcore Country, Mickie James.
One more time into the spotlight for the challenger.
Her opponent, to my left, from Hackettstown, New Jersey. She is the Reina de Reinas champion and the defending Knockouts champion, the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo.
On a night where we inducted Awesome Kong into the Impact Hall of Fame, what would the Knockouts division be without names like Gail Kim and Awesome Kong? But D'Lo, the question is, where is the Knockouts division going? Because it has been firmly secured around the waist of Deonna Purrazzo.
It has. You invoke the name of Gail Kim and Awesome Kong. They are the foundation in which this Knockout division is built on, but each new floor that's being built. Oh, right there, Mickie's right at it.
Referee Brandon Toll doing the symbolic holding up of the title.
Mickie's not waiting. Oh!
Here we go. The match is off and running.
Have we had a bell yet?
Yes, the bell sounded before the introductions. And now the referee has started his count. Mickie talked about it with our colleague Gia Miller earlier. She talked about that she's gone through self-doubt, that she's questioned her self-worth. Again, we implore everyone to look up the Tag Me In campaign. The wrestling community is here for you.
And you see Mickie is very fired up. I was mentioning earlier, I talked to Mickie for a short bit, and I could feel the stress in her voice, and she was with a calm, oh, wow.
But Mickie understands the burden upon her, right?
Yes.
Out of the shadows of the Fabulous Moolahs and Mildred Burks of the world, the path was blazed by like Wendy Richter and Misty Blue, and then we go to like Lita and Sherry, Jackie Moore, Bull Nakano, Manami Toyota, Luna Vachon. All of those great names have paved the way for this match right here tonight.
And right now this is an important match for the legacy of the Knockouts division for Mickie James. She understands what it means to be Knockouts champion. Where are they going?
Let's take it back to where this match has to end if Mickie wants to be champion. Back inside the ring. Mickie James is a great wrestler. Is she a better wrestler than Deonna Purrazzo?
And I'm just getting word right now, the official bell has not started. That is why the referee is not counting on the floor yet. This match is not officially underway yet.
It's a great point there. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. So now I ask you the question then, does that benefit Mickie or Deonna?
It benefits Deonna right now, because if Deonna gets a situation like this, she can inflict a lot of damage.
So the fact that the quote-unquote clock hasn't started yet,
yes,
you think that benefits the champion?
I think it definitely benefits the champion, because once that bell rings, you've already inflicted a ton of damage. Look at Deonna dragging Mickie back to the ring.
You know, it's an interesting juxtaposition between this match and our main event. You have Mickie James, the more experienced but not the champion, against Deonna Purrazzo, the great champion. On the other side, you have Christian Cage, far more experienced and the champion, against Josh Alexander. It's an interesting side, two different ones to the same coin.
Definitely two different sides of the same coin, but here, you know, I'm getting clarification again. We've got to get both wrestlers in the ring in a neutral stance before we can ring this bell.
And that's very important to point out, given the magnitude and the stakes of this match.
There it is.
There is the bell, officially underway now. Knockouts title on the line. Champion Deonna Purrazzo, challenger Mickie James.
And now the clock is ticking officially now, but there's been 5 minutes worth of damage that's been handed out. And this is the position Deonna wants to be in.
D'Lo, talk about being the veteran in the locker room. Talk about walking through and seeing all those young faces and saying to yourself, I can do this one more time. I've been here before. That's what Mickie James is going through right now.
Well, it's a burden, it's a curse, but it's also a sense of honor. When you walk to the locker room and everyone walks up to you and says, I'm here because of the things you did. I'm wrestling because I got to see you. And then you have to go out there and perform at the highest level to show them I can still do this.
But at the same token then, is it, I'm going to beat you because of how great you are, and if I beat you, I inherit your greatness?
It's a double-edged sword. Yes, it is. That is a double-edged sword.
So up and take over there by the Knockouts champion, Deonna Purrazzo. She's turned away all comers. Is Mickie James added to the list? No, not just yet.
And if you look at the list of people that Deonna Purrazzo has defeated over the last few months, it is a who's who of the Knockouts division. Deonna is on such a roll over this last calendar year.
With all due respect to those wrestlers, none of them were named Mickie James.
And that is a very, very valid point.
Folks, we want to say thank you to all of our great fans all around the world. We've been trending top 10 all night long. The hashtag Bound for Glory. What a great night.
Look, you can just, I'm looking right now at Deonna, and you can feel that aura of confidence building in her. She's right where she wants to be in this match. The pace and the rhythm is what Deonna's looking for. And now she's looking down at Mickie James going, it's not a matter of if, but when I decide to put you away.
Hard stomps now. And since the bell has sounded, there's been minimal offense from the challenger.
You know, that first onslaught there,
Yeah.
it's not been the same. And Mickie has really not gotten out of the starting blocks.
Does Mickie have enough bullets left in the gun, for lack of a better term? Did she fire her best shot early?
And that is the question that only this match and time will tell. But right now, I can tell you that all the bullets are being fired by Deonna Purrazzo right now. Mickie's hurt. Ooh.
Don't count out Mickie James just yet. Back elbow gives her a moment. And now Mickie, offense in mind.
Uh-oh,
Deonna's
no.
too strong. You saw Deonna's face. S-grip there by Deonna.
Deonna had that scouted, turned into a modified powerbomb. And look.
It was the grip that Deonna had around the waist.
Yes.
That S-grip. It just shows you, hang on, stack, cover here. The catch wrestling background of Deonna Purrazzo. And I don't care what anyone says. You're in there with a catch wrestler, you're going to lose every time.
If you look at Deonna, and she hasn't even unloaded her arsenal of offense and submission maneuvers. Deonna knows how to manipulate joints, and she knows how to manipulate the bodies. Look, and there's that S-grip you're talking about,
boom,
and straight power bomb, and that had to knock all the wind out of Mickie James. Oh, boy. You don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear.
Hardcore country. Needed the gut doubles over Mickie James. Mickie in Virginia is for lovers. That caught Deonna right on the point of the chin. And now Mickie James building
double cross body.
Ooh, got the worst of that one.
It's hard to tell. It's just like, it was like a 20-mile-an-hour car wreck.
This could either be a turning point for Mickie James, or this could be the beginning of the end in the favor of Deonna Purrazzo. Referee Brandon Toll will start his count. The Impact faithful rising to the occasion.
And look at this right here, double cross body, and I don't know who got it worse. Both women look worse for wear. They've been down now for some 15, 20 seconds right now.
Mickie James getting her shoulders off the mat. The surge of adrenaline pushing through Mickie James. She wills herself up. Does she have enough?
Oh, both women just exchanging blows right now. Oh, Mickie just bent backwards. It's amazing how you can get so much force on those forearms without much body leverage. James creating space here.
Nicely done there. Regal takeover. Now Mickie James shaking out the cobwebs off the ropes for momentum.
Big kick.
Here it is, here it is. Two. No, Mickie just fell, stumbled into the cover. I don't think Mickey's all there just yet.
No, you could tell that by the way the cover happened, because Mickie definitely did not go for traditional cover. It was just let me get on top and let me make her kick out, but you can see Mickie was not all there. She's still recovering.
Just like that, Deonna dips out of the way.
And now we get the Mickie Rana. Oh, flapjack here.
Mickie James. And now, what's the old song? I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. This is your time right now. What an amazing career it's been for Mickie James. To cap it off by defeating Deonna Purrazzo would be absolutely legendary. What does Mickie James have in mind here? Perched high above the ring. MJ's gonna fly.
On the top. Legs are hooked.
It's no. There was a glazed look in Mickie's eyes as she reached for the leg hook.
That move has spelled the end for many, many a match, but tonight Deonna Purrazzo said, no, I'm kicking out. I'm still going, because I'm the Knockouts champion. Look at Mickie off the top, sits in perfectly, reaches back, hooks it in tight.
Oh, Mickie was going for her DDT. Got caught on the chin. Is Mickie out? No. You thought she had her.
I thought it was done. I thought it was done there. That jumping pump kick caught Mickie right on the chin.
Mickie went for her DDT. Normally when she hits that, it's all over. Deonna Purrazzo would not get caught.
And now the pace of this match is right where Deonna wants it.
Yeah, Deonna's going for her pile driver, her Queen's Gambit.
Queen's Gambit,
no. Spells the end when Deonna hits that as well.
Back body drop. Mickie with those educated feet. Creating space.
Now you saw how Deonna turned her body. And look at the counter by Mickie. Back onto her feet. Great wrestling.
Can she
There's
hit
the difference. Nailed it. Here it is. Go for the cover.
Can Mickie cover?
Cover.
No!
D'Lo.
Whoa!
Dude, I've never seen anyone kick out of that from Mickie.
And you can look at the reaction of Mickie. Mickie has never had anybody kick out of that.
Dude, there was a split second where Mickie didn't go for the cover. There was that second of cobwebs. Or is it time catching up with Mickie James?
It just felt, Mickie has never had anyone kick out of it. You could see the expression on her face and, whoa.
Now it's about composure.
Mickey seems a little lost right now.
Right.
You can see she's flustered. She's out of her rhythm. She's just going in there willy-nilly, just right at it, not even with a game plan.
Now the champion, head high, looking to go back on the offense there. Did Mickie throw her best punch?
I think Mickie just shot her best shot, and it wasn't enough, and now here comes
go.
the Queen's
Gambit. The end is nigh.
No.
Mickie kicking, getting out of the way. Smart. But what does Mickie James have left? Protecting her back. Uh-oh, by design.
Back kick there. You can see that was Mickie baiting and Deonna in on that one.
Wait a minute, Mickie.
Oh, there we go. Armbar's locked in.
Mickie didn't protect her back.
No.
Didn't protect the arm. Look at the hyperextension on the arm here. Is Mickie James going to quit? Is Mickie going to tap out? Anytime these joint locks are on, you want to get your chest off the mat to alleviate pressure.
No, get the arm.
Oh, no.
If Deonna can lock those hands, which she does.
Oh, look at Mickie.
Oh, got the feet under the ropes.
Mickie reached for the rope. Deonna caught her in the submission. Mickie's so smart, putting her feet under the ropes. It's the same as grabbing the ropes.
You break the plane. It's an invisible plane. It goes up and down.
And again, Mickie's back is exposed, and Deonna Purrazzo will take advantage.
Deonna's like a pit bull. Once she gets locked on, roundhouse kick over the top rope.
Still, Mickie's eyes are rolling in the back of her head.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Queen's Gambit. No, an assisted Queen's Gambit.
There it is.
Out.
The difference between Deonna Purrazzo and everyone else. It's...
No! What the hell? Striker! What the hell?
Deonna Purrazzo kicked out of Mickie James's DDT. Mickie James has kicked out of the Queen's Gambit. Odds are even. What's gonna happen next?
And right now, Deonna is flustered. And what's Deonna doing?
Looking for something.
Oh, she got a chair.
So she's gonna protect her title.
Yes, just being frustrated. She's just gonna end it by DQ.
DQ, the champion keeps the title. Is Deonna Purrazzo flustered? Has Deonna Purrazzo run out of weapons?
Referee Brandon Toll showed he's in control and took that chair away.
Still, because Mickie kicked out, it doesn't mean that the effects of the move aren't still there. Deonna Purrazzo has to capitalize now.
Deonna's up top, high red district here, and Mickie seems out of it. There's a couple fighting. Oh, Mickie's gaining a little momentum. She's biting her. She's biting her.
Mickie James will do whatever it takes to get back to the top.
Mickie coming off.
What?
No! Brandon Toll's out! Mickie James has hit Brandon Toll!
Deonna Purrazzo pulled Brandon in front. Don't kid yourself. Not for a single solitary second. Deonna Purrazzo knows she can't beat Mickie James. She's gonna have
kick! Mickie caught that chair.
Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? You saw Deonna's eyes open. You saw the whites of her eyes. And just like that, the whites of Mickie James's eyes as well. Everyone down.
Striker, I have a question. What is it going to take for one of these women to get the 1, 2, 3? What is it going to take?
We've seen kickouts on both ends. We've seen chairs, referees down. But what we have not seen is the best of Mickie James, and perhaps we will never get the chance. Hard palm strike there by the champion, Deonna Purrazzo.
Oh, she's going for divorce court up the second rope.
Not only would that end this match, that would end Mickie's career.
That would end Mickie's career.
Mickie,
look. Got the armbar on.
Yeah, but it's on the ropes. But it's on the ropes. You've got to break it. The hold, I mean.
Yeah, Deonna was trying to break Mickie's
arm.
arm.
Mickie's arm just hanging there.
Oh, wow! Oh, referee Brandon told he's checked. That could have separated an AC joint.
Look at how Deonna just jerks on the wrist.
Everything Deonna does,
Mocking Mickie James. That will not happen. You will not mock Mickie James inside of a wrestling ring. She's given everything to the sport. Perhaps the sport will give it back. Here we go.
She did it! Mickie James did it!
Here's your winner, the new Knockouts champion, Mickie James.
Nearly a decade after she had last done it, Mickie James is once again Knockouts champion. And Mickie, I can tell you as someone that has known you your entire career, you deserve this. You've earned this. Pro wrestling loves you. Mickie James is the new Knockouts champion.
Mickie James is back on top of the mountain where she belongs. Take a look at this. Step up tornado DDT finally was enough to get Deonna down to throw the champion. And ladies and gentlemen, let me say it again. We have a brand new Knockouts champion.
And what's great about the Knockouts division, and in this moment that Mickie James is the champion, it also solidifies Deonna Purrazzo in this division. What Deonna has meant, she's elevated the title, and now Mickie James holds the glory here tonight. What an amazing, amazing night it's been, and I cannot wait to do more of just this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special TNA Knockout contest scheduled for one fall. In this match, falls count anywhere, and there must be a winner. Introducing first, accompanied by Raisha Saeed, she stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighs 272 and 3/8 pounds. She is Awesome Kong!
I don't think you can put it much better than the video package that we just played prior to the introduction of Awesome Kong when they referred to her as the most destructive force among the TNA Knockouts.
I'll tell you, she's one of the most destructive forces in the history of professional wrestling. I mean, she is an entity like nothing you've ever seen in this sport. And I mean, the damage she can cause, just the pure power that she has, Mike, is just, it's awe-inspiring at times.
And her opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, ODB!
What do they say? The only woman who's man enough to face Awesome Kong is ODB.
Well, you hit it right on the head, and I'll tell you something. We talk about it. She's the only one that, when you put them face to face, is not physically intimidated. I mean, look at her. She's afraid of nothing. I mean, this is just right up her alley. And the kind of match this is going to be, well, she's going to have to try to take advantage of maybe a little speed factor here because it's falls count anywhere.
That's the key.
No disqualification. Anything goes. Anything can happen.
And you might as well chug a brew. Think that's a Molson's or a Labatt's?
That's a blue, baby. That's a blue right there. Not that I haven't had a few of them since I've been here.
Wait a minute, look at Raisha Saeed with the attack from behind. And you know, I was curious about the dynamic between these two. Think back to recently on Impact when ODB actually took the mask off of Raisha Saeed. They took that facial covering completely off.
And I'll tell you what, I was a little bit uncomfortable with that whole situation just because of the religious factor that mask has for Raisha Saeed. So she definitely attacked ODB to get a little revenge. And I'll tell you what, that's went right into the favor of Awesome Kong. Awesome Kong let her do it because all Awesome Kong wants is ODB right where she wants her, and that's at a disadvantage, and that's what Awesome Kong has her right now.
I mean, speaking of the disadvantage, when you're in a match with Awesome Kong that falls, count, anywhere, I mean, realize that situation that you put yourself in. You've got to be at an immense disadvantage. Factor in Raisha Saeed at ringside, and then try and deal with that pure, raw power of Kong, just like that. Here she comes off the ropes and goes airborne. Caught nothing but canvas that time.
Well, she was trying to finish it real quick, and she went there and she hit hard, and look at ODB, just gets right to the back, starts pummeling. Now look at this. She comes out looking for something, and that's what she's going to have to use. Again, no disqualification. So anything that's not nailed down can be used in a match like this. ODB realizes that. She realizes that she's going to have to find some kind of a weapon to take Kong out, and she goes right for the table from the start.
Weapon of choice for ODB, as Don mentioned. The table slid into the ring. But Kong slow to recover here, and then ODB wisely takes the table, and before setting it up, she uses it to crash it down against the back of the head of Kong. She's got it set up in the corner here. Kong's been weakened. ODB's going to try and shoot her off, but Kong puts on the brakes, caught her with a slap to the side of the head. Boy, Kong's not going anywhere.
No, too early to try that for ODB. I mean, Kong's just not worn out. You're not going to sit there and take 270 plus pounds or whatever it is.
272 and 3/8.
Well, just to be exact, and put her into that table. I mean, it's just not going to happen this early in the match. You've got to wear her down. You need a few shots. You can see ODB trying to get out there, clear her head. But, you know, one thing about ODB, we know, she's got no quit. I mean, she'll fight till the end. Look at her. She just puts Awesome Kong into the rail and then uses the momentum and tilts her over. And we knew when it was Falls Count Anywhere, we knew for one thing that it was going to be all over the building.
He's going to try and follow this action the best we can. Yeah, they're out in the crowd here in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. And it looks to me, I think that's ODB getting the better of it.
Well, it is. It's again, like you said, Mike, it's hard to see, but look, ODB had her around the head. Look at this. She just grabbed a garbage can, smacked her in the side, dumps it out, uses it as a weapon again, as you see Raisha Saeed looking on. Awesome Kong looks like, oh, that's what Awesome Kong can do, though. She uses that elbow as a weapon. It's like getting hit with a chair.
Well, the garbage can around the top of the head of ODB, and then Kong catches her with a shot. Boy, that'll rattle your brains. Raisha Saeed stays at the ringside area, cheering on her charge as Awesome Kong takes ODB by the hair. They're out by the entrance ramp now and just tosses her down on that ramp.
I'll tell you what, when that train gets to rolling, you just can't stop it. And ODB is in trouble. And you can see the eyes of Raisha Saeed looking on. But look at this, scoop, slam, right there at the bottom of the ramp.
And I can tell you, absolutely no give out there, being dropped on the concrete. Referee Rudy Charles down for a 2 count only. Amazingly, ODB able to escape the pin attempt from Kong.
Well, she's on all fours trying to get away, any way to escape. But Awesome Kong is just relentless and cracks her in the back of the head, now grabs her by the hair. Just doing anything that she wants right now as they're coming back at ODB, trying to fight back. She keeps hitting her in that gut, trying to knock the wind out of her, but it's not working. And just put the ODB in the steel ring post.
So you're not kidding. Wrapped her that time around the steel and then chopped her directly into the chest. Kong measures, comes at her with the clothesline, and that time you saw that Kong wrapped her arm by mistake right around that steel post.
Well, that's a dangerous move. If you hit it, then ODB suffers the damage and it's all over. You missed and you're really taking yourself out of the game. ODB senses it, grabs her, puts her into the steel steps, and now ODB feeling it right here.
Could be the move that turns it around for ODB. Right into the pin after driving her face first into the steps. But again, just a near fall that time before Kong's able to power out, and ODB with a little slap to the behind just to get the attention of Kong. Not sure you need to do that. Well, another weapon going to come into play now. It's a steel chair.
Well, she just does things like that to fire herself up. I mean, that's what gets ODB's motor running. Now you can see, look, getting that chair, wanting to get it set up in the ring there to use it somehow to get the momentum of Awesome Kong to go head first inside it. But the problem when you do that is it can take sometimes a little too long to set up, and it gives the opponent time to get their win back, and that's what Awesome Kong did, is she got to her feet.
The whole key, that recovery period for Awesome Kong enables her to get right back into the battle. Some shots from outside from the apron, but ODB catches her with the boot right into the midsection. Going to try and go back to it one more time with the table. Kong not going to budge. The clothesline did not connect. And that time, another swing and a miss. ODB able to avoid her on several occasions, and then Kong goes head first, face first, right into the steel chair. Quick roll up.
1, 2, no. I'll tell you what, you got to give ODB credit. She used that table to help set up that chair. And Awesome Kong kept looking at that table, realizing ODB was trying to put her into it. And then at the last second, she forgot the chair was directly across. You got to give ODB credit, because when she saw the opportunity, when that window opened, she put Kong head first into the steel chair. And now she can set this table up with a little extra time and see if she can finish Awesome Kong off with it.
Revision in strategy for ODB. Gonna take the table now and put it in place inside the ring rather than stack it up in the corner. Uh-oh, that's near 300 pounds that you're gonna try and take up into the air with that slam. Maybe not a good idea. Awesome Kong always has the Awesome Kong.
Oh, she's getting set up. ODB trying to fight it off, and she does. Oh, man. Wow. Took her head off. Once Awesome Kong gets to her feet, once she gets to that base, she's just so solid. That's what makes it so hard to get knocked down to the ground. You know you're in trouble, and now...
Look at this, look at this.
Look at this.
Communication here between Awesome Kong and Raisha Saeed, and Saeed goes to the ringside area right here by the broadcast table. Steel chair comes into play. Wait a minute, here comes ODB from underneath. Gonna try and powerbomb Kong, and she did. Powerbombed her onto the table, not through it.
I'll tell you what, the table was just a little too close to the corner, and that cost her. So she wasn't able to get enough power to put her through the table. But one thing that happened was ODB ended up rolling on top of the table herself and caught her butt on the steel part underneath the table, and she's in pain.
I saw that. At the same time, not only pain, but think of the wind situation there for ODB. You know that coming down like that, that's going to take the wind out of you.
Well, and think of the strength it takes to try to pick Awesome Kong up.
Here it is.
No.
Near fall only for ODB, and again it was the recovery period. As we see, Saeed grab the leg of ODB and drag her out, and we know Raisha Saeed is still upset at what ODB did to her on impact, and this thing has now broken down to the point where ODB has lost her concentration on Kong. There goes Saeed into the steel.
What a shot. ODB just sent Raisha Saeed, flung her across the part and hit her right into the rail. I mean, with unbelievable authority. And now ODB trying to get back in that ring, but the thing is, Raisha Saeed did her job. It allowed Awesome Kong, even though she's wobbly, it allowed Awesome Kong to get back to her feet. ODB has got to finish her off right now. There she goes, but look at that. Lands right into that grip, and now Kong going for the choke slam. Oh, and ODB
roll up. Two.
Wow. Nice move by ODB, trying to catch her quickly.
And as soon as ODB gets right back up to her feet, she goes back to the offensive. Gonna try and overpower Kong here, and you see that Kong wraps her arm around that top steel cable, around the top rope, and then is able to reverse. ODB to the corner and sandwiches her with the near 300 pounds.
Well, that's what 272 and 3/8 can do. It'll knock the air out of you, and then that back fist, that spinning back fist with authority, and ODB is out cold.
ODB down. Kong and Saeed still in communication. It looks like Saeed's looking underneath the ring for yet more weapons.
I tell you what, it looks to me like she's trying to grab another table.
That's exactly what it is. A second table gonna come into play in this knockouts matchup. Saeed and Kong gonna have to work together to get that table into the ring.
Well, that's the smart way, is she's able to get it in there to Awesome Kong, so Awesome Kong can pull it in now. How's she going to set it up? Is she going to set it up against the corner? That's what she's doing. The same thing that ODB did earlier. ODB now going to the flash. She needs something.
Will it be liquid courage that turns this matchup around as we see ODB take a shot from the flask? Well, she's weakened at this point, but able to turn around and take whatever's inside that flask. Yep, spit it right into the face, right into the eyes of Kong.
Well, whatever booze it is, it's obviously the alcohol's burning the eyes of Awesome Kong, and that gave her the advantage. Oh, but she goes up, and look at that. Oh, man. Kong just spine busted right into the table and got it.
Here is your winner, Awesome
mean, look at the power that she used when she just picked her up, caught her, and then a spinebuster type move into that table, Mike.
Awesome Kong gets the win. Let's send it to Lauren with Christian Cage.
Mickie James comes into this matchup ready. She has to be ready. That time away, recovering. Every second you step away from this business, it makes it harder and harder to get back, especially to come back and put yourself into this high pressure of a situation. If there's anybody who can handle it, it is that legendary woman right there. But will the glow be strong enough to overcome Mickie James?
It was right here in this building in Chicago that Trinity made her debut in Impact Wrestling, shocking the pro wrestling world. And just a matter of months later at Slammiversary, became the first person to ever make Deonna Purrazzo tap out and captured the Knockouts World Championship.
And that is no small feat. Immediately coming in here and knocking off the best women's wrestler on the planet, in my humble opinion, speaks volumes for what Trinity has brought to the table, to the Knockouts division here in Impact Wrestling. And now standing here, shining brighter than ever on the biggest stage that we have. It is time once again to put it all on the line.
Two women who have been friends for well over a decade have never gone one-on-one. That friendship has to be set aside. It's about one thing tonight, bound for glory, the Knockouts World Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bound for Glory continues with this Knockouts World Championship match. It is set for one fall. Your referee is Allison Lee. Introducing first to my right, the challenger from Roanoke, Virginia. She is hardcore country, Mickie James. Her opponent from Orlando, Florida, she is the reigning and defending Knockouts World Champion, Trinity.
You know what it's like to dive into the ring with someone you considered a dear friend for a long time, and you have to put those things aside. You know especially Mickie James and Trinity very well. How do they leave that by the side and battle for the richest prize in women's wrestling?
This is a classic situation where you shake your hands, you do your hugs backstage before this all goes down. You say your thank yous, you say your, more importantly, I'm sorry's behind the curtain, because you know whatever you got to do, you're going to do. It's going to get physical because these are two of the best in the game, and they know what's on the line. So you apologize beforehand, and you go all out in the ring.
I had the chance to speak with Mickie James recently about her relationship with Trinity. The two first crossed paths years ago in WWE, and Mickie James said, listen, Trinity is just the most sincere, sweetest person I've ever known, and seen how hard she has worked to rise to this level in Impact Wrestling, especially and beyond. And the fact that Trinity has reinvented herself and become champion of this company, Mickie James has told me she couldn't be prouder of what Trinity's achieved.
And I mean, Trin does not take this lying down. She does not take it lightly, this responsibility as the lead of the Knockouts division right now. I'll tell you a little story. Trinity came here a few days early for Bound for Glory to do media, to hype up the show for everybody around Chicago. But in that time, she wasn't just doing that. Shout out to my friends at Freelance Wrestling here in Chicago. She was there training all day ahead of this matchup. She wanted to stay in tip-top form. She does not stop.
On top of that, that media you talked about was doing it with Mickie James every step of the way. There's that old adage, familiarity can breed contempt. Mickie James was pretty ticked off there. Hometown Richmond, Virginia wasn't announced, and that just kind of got under her skin. You know Mickie James, she can be fiery, and I feel like Mickie might have that edge here organically tonight.
There is that motivation, and of course, the thing we keep saying.
Backslide here early on, 2 count, and Mickie able to get the shoulder up in time. Wait. Starstruck. Trinity once starstruck her submission move, and Mickie James felt it coming.
We went from that incredibly unique backslide into the short, but James had starstruck scouted.
And had an answer.
And you can even see the little bit of jaw jacking between, like, no, it's not going to be that easy. You're not going to get it done that quick. But as I was saying, Tom, there's that extra motivation. We've talked about it ad nauseum. This is the championship. Much like Josh Alexander in our main event tonight, the championship, Mickie James never actually lost. She had to relinquish it due to injury. That sits with you. That builds within you, in your gut, in your soul. There's something about that. You have to redeem that for yourself.
Oh, and now look at this, trying to press the shoulders down, but a great bridge there by Trinity to deny that. Trying to outpower Mickie James. That might be the key here for Trinity tonight at Bound for Glory.
And Tom, not to.
Pressing the shoulders down to win the title. Shoulders up there by Trinity. Pressing the shoulders down again. Left shoulder up. Now look at this, the bridge. Oh! Mickie James with authority, forcing her way into a pinfall. Trinity stays in it.
Back and forth here.
Now Trinity takes down James. Not done with the offense, however. Trying to pick up the pace in the split. Cover to hold on to the title and a kick out.
And as I was about to say, not to distract from the incredible competitors in the ring, but as we just heard, whoever wins this match,
cover, kick out,
is going to have Jordan Grace in the back of their mind.
Cover, shoulder up there by Mickie.
Now it's Trinity here trying to do the same thing.
Well, and the shoulder up there, according to the official, Mickie James and Trinity continue. Oh, kick right to the face there by James. Oh! Trinity able to escape. Shot right to the midsection there. Oh!
This isn't the flexibility of Trinity, but there's smash mouth kick.
There's a cover and a kick out. And to the point you were just making, Jordan Grace making history tonight. The first knockout to ever win the Call Your Shot gauntlet opportunity, and immediately calling her shot for the Knockouts World title at Hard to Kill.
Wasting zero time. Oh, what I tell you, the respect, the friendship, it's all well and good until the bell rings.
Oh, big kick there by Trinity. Back elbow there by Mickie James. And James sending Trinity across the ring. Now Trinity responds right back at Mickie James.
Trinity in top form, best shape of her career, best condition. James proven that time away, that healing and recovery time was not spent wasted. She is coming here to win. Ooh.
Nearly 6 months away from Mickie James. Returned as a part of the 1000th episode of Impact Wrestling and surprised us all, trying to capture the championship she never lost. Oh, both women meeting in the middle, and Mickie James goes down. That injury that Mickie James had, suspected to have been a rib injury. Oh, down goes James.
Talking about great minds think alike. You saw all that back and forth, counter for counter. They know each other so well on a personal level. It clearly is showing in this world title contest. And now both wrestlers out on the floor. If this goes to a 10 count, there's no decision, no title changes hand. For Mickie James especially, this is huge.
You know Trinity and Mickie James do not want this match to end this way. Not the biggest event Impact has to offer. Count of 8 here. James and Trinity, count of 9. Champion and challenger the 10 count.
Just in time. As they once again go face to face, nose to nose.
And now James and Trinity right in the middle of the ring. James creates a little bit of separation here. Oh, the preview!
That could be enough.
Could that do it? Trinity can't put away Mickie James. Over the corner. Oh, and now Trinity having some fun at the expense of Mickie James.
Letting her know what's good. James responds in kind. The attitude that helped put her on the map in pro wrestling.
Face first into the canvas.
James proving that she has not missed a beat.
And now Mickie James up top. Zenit Santon on the champion for the title. No, shoulders down. Oh, and a kick out. And James goes right back after Trinity. Great enziguri there by the champion.
This has been extremely back and forth, right down the middle. Look out!
Split leg and moonsault. Here's the cover. Look to the leg. Oh, and a kick out there by James.
Trinity now taking control here.
Oh, into the top turnbuckle. Oh, and went for the mid kick.
Got it.
Is it enough? Is it enough for the
right.
championship? Trinity able to stay alive.
Gonna take more than that to snuff out the glow here in Chicago.
Great respect shown for these two knockouts by the fans here. The sold-out crowd here in Chicago. I was trying to set up for the Mick DT.
Almost there. Trin saw it coming.
Now Trinity trying to deny it, shoulders down. Trinity going
Look
back
out.
to the power game.
And we know what's next.
Right onto the tailbone, shoulders down, no. And Mickie James staying in this matchup, shoulders down once again here by Trinity. Trying to hold on to the title, no.
Got the ribs. You talk about the rib of Mickie James. Got those viced up now.
Shoulders down, James stays in it. Well, now Trinity, shoulders down, James kicks out again.
Trying to put Mickie James on a little bit of a tilt-to-whirl there. Like I said, had those ribs viced up, forcing also as well Mickie James to kick out each time. Each one of those kickouts putting more pressure on that core, on that midsection, and the ribs.
And Trinity stopped in midair there by Mickie James.
Look out.
Oh, the tornado DDT out of the corner.
Got all of it too.
Mickie James thinks she could have it here. Trinity gets the right shoulder up in time.
James thought that one was 3, even asking the official. It was 3, right? But alas, it was not.
And the Knockouts World Champion outside the ropes. Title can only change hands via pinfall or submission in the ring. Whoa! I believe Trinity was going for the X Factor there, which has helped her through a lot of matches. Mickie James able to avoid. Trinity was grabbing at her knee.
Look out.
Shoulders down here by James and a kick out.
Well scouted by James. Oh, God.
Oh, now Trinity battling back with the kick. And Trinity out to the apron here.
Oh, wait, now. Look at this.
Mickie James driving Trinity into the canvas.
Taking a play out of Trinity's book. We've seen her use that herself a lot of times in matches to put opponents down.
And Trinity looks to be down. Trinity's barely moved. And
listen, this is a challenging point in the matchup. This is where that personal relationship comes into play. What do you do with the Knockouts World title on the line?
Here we go again, looking for the Mick DT.
Oh, perhaps that slight hesitation saved Trinity. Face first into the mat.
That low head scissors, is that enough?
Hold on, shoulders down. Trinity turns it into Starstruck.
And they're in the dead center of the ring. Title on the line.
Trinity has Starstruck cinched in.
Trying to wrench it now. Wait.
Shoulders down by Mickie. And back into Starstruck. Applying more pressure.
An added layer there with the leg, and that's it.
Trinity has beaten Mickie James.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, is still Knockouts World Champion, Trinity.
And Trinity immediately on the sound of the bell released Mickie James and grabbed her in an embrace. I told you once the bell rung, the friendship's out the window, but when it rings again, between the best of us, it returns once again.
What a show of respect between two great wrestlers and two great friends. In the end, Trinity defeats an 11-time champion in Mickie James. A monumental victory for Trinity.
A potential career-making victory for that woman who still stands atop the Impact Wrestling Knockouts division with this shining victory over Mickie James.
What does this mean for the future of Mickie James? The future for Trinity shines bright as the Knockouts World Champion. For more on tonight's events here at Bound for Glory, let's check in with Gia Miller.
With the Knockouts Vice President, Karen Jarrett, fired. With Madison Rayne stripped of her perceived power, timing never better for Mickie James. Hardcore Country no longer has to deal with all those political hurdles. She can once again concentrate on that #1 priority, that's regaining the Knockouts title. Gail Kim, she had the Knockouts VP in her corner. At that point, she could do no wrong. Knockout champion, she was being protected by the boss, but now Gail Kim, strictly up to you. No political favors. It's just you on your own defending that title against Mickie James.
Are you implying that Gail Kim needs to have political power behind the scenes for her to be successful?
I didn't say that she needed that. I'm saying that she used that when she won the title.
I don't know about that, but we'll get into that
Discussion. I tell you what, let me send it to the ring. Let's let JB introduce him, and then we can have the discussion. Take it, JB.
That should be exciting.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is your Impact main event of the evening. For the Knockouts Ladies Championship. When the bell rings, the man in charge, TNA Senior Official, Mr. Earl Hebner. And now, introducing, first of all, the challenger from Richmond, Virginia. She is Mickie James. And now, introducing, standing in the corner to my left, she is co-holder of the Knockouts Tag Team Championship and the current reigning and defending TNA Knockouts Champion of the World, Gail Kim.
Senior Official, Earl Hebner displaying the Knockouts title belt. And here we go. Quick roll up here. We have a new champ almost immediately.
That quick double leg, jackknife, come. You can see the game plan right here by Mickie James, the challenger.
And I like it. And I think so much of this game plan is predicated on the fact that there no longer are all those political issues she has to deal with. She knows that she can't be held back. And how about the Thez press right there? Takedown, and from the mount, shot right hand after right hand to the head of Gail Kim.
You keep talking about that held back stuff, Mike. I gotta say, we were at Final Resolution.
I got you.
You know, at least somebody does. And these two ladies competing against each other, and it didn't seem like Mickie was holding anything back.
No, I'm with you there. I'm just talking about in terms of politically and what happened at Final Resolution, by the way. Bring everybody up to speed.
I know what happened. I know what happened.
Well, Gail Kim, yeah, she kept the Knockouts championship, but it was because of the distraction of Madison Rayne.
Well, I was talking about the body of the match. I'm not, you know, that's
I
what
was talking about what the decisive factor was when it came down to the winner or loser.
All right, let's focus on what's going on here. Watch it. Ooh.
Slide by Mickie. Oh, gonna take. Straight down. Drop down neck breaker on the arena floor. Gotta take a break. When we return, more of this great Knockouts championship match. And we are back on Impact Wrestling. This is the main event. This is the Knockouts championship match. Hardcore Country Mickie James challenging Gail Kim, and boy, during the commercial break, Gail Kim definitely favoring her head and neck after being taken out on the floor, but now Gail getting the offense rolling.
Ooh, look at that shot right there about Gail Kim, the Knockouts champ. I gotta say, Mike, I mean, it's pretty cool right here. I mean, that we're getting the Knockouts in the main event. I think it's been over like a year since the Knockouts have been in the main event on Impact Wrestling.
Well, these two deserve it. Two of the great Knockouts in the history of this division. Champion Gail Kim, former title holder Mickie James looking to regain. And we talked earlier about how Gail was favoring her neck and head throughout the commercial break, and now Mickie James trying to regroup.
That's what Mickie does well. She sees that there's a weakness now in Mickie James and the challenger, and she will keep it. Oh, man. She will definitely keep the pressure on, as you can see right there by Gail Kim.
First move when Mickie gets back towards the ring is Gail taking her and slamming her head first and face first to the canvas. Well, it's a dazed Mickie James who is shot into the corner, and her head again just bounced right off that turnbuckle.
You gotta hope that Mickie James is okay here. Mike, I gotta say, you know, maybe you could even admit it, maybe you could admit it even. Like Gail Kim's looking pretty good right now, even though Karen Jarrett's not around anymore.
There's nothing.
You were saying that she really can't go without that political help.
I didn't say that in the least.
You kinda did.
No, I said it was a boost. It took her above and beyond. In terms of in-ring, Gail Kim, tremendous. But to have that person in your corner like she had before that made her almost unbeatable.
Oh! Nice clothesline again, targeted right towards the neck and head.
Pin follows the clothesline, and Mickie James digging down deep to kick out there, and Mickie's still trying to clear those cobwebs.
Yeah, you can see Mickie definitely in harm's way. Oh, look at those body shots there.
Tries to fight back with those punches and forearms. That one connected. Oh! Trying to get a head of steam going towards the ropes and cut off immediately.
Yeah, you can just see Gail Kim. She sees there. Now look at that. Nice.
Ooh, hammerlock type submission, and then reaching through and keying the lock.
She's definitely got the good point. That's key lock up there. And if you're Mickie James, I know she's in pain. You want to try to refrain from reaching back. You want to try and roll through. That's it. That's exactly what you want to do.
Great analysis and the perfect counter from the challenger.
Wow, look at that, running right through Mickie James with a double axe. Man, poor Mickie, man, she's hurt. She's out. Look at her. Just splatted out.
Full speed ahead from Gail Kim, and the champ is confident.
Well, Gail Kim has been loaded with confidence since she's arrived back here in Impact Wrestling. With or without the help of our former Knockout Vice President, whatever Karen Jarrett was called. Even though that's kind of what he was saying, but Gail Kim, I think, has been on fire since she arrived back here.
Quick move by Mickie after the strikes. The go behind, but that's blocked jumped and stopped by Gail Kim. And,
look at this.
oh, man. Gail gonna go with the octopus. Yeah, the submission hold here. Where she's got the arm seized. She's got her head seized at the same time.
Old school Japan, Antonio Inoki. Am I correct on that?
You are right on the money.
Sir.
Right out of the Inoki playbook.
That is just it's always been an insane submission hold. Oh my God, the pain that Mickie has to be in, and she's still trying to get up, showing a lot of intestinal fortitude, toughness.
But where do you go with the counter for this?
That's hard. It's hard. You got. I've never been put in this hold. Thank God. I really.
And fortunately, the momentum of Mickie James as she rolls towards the ropes gets her the break. But the damage has been done.
Yeah, the damage definitely might have been done for sure. And you can see there is no stopping Gail Kim. She's keeping that onslaught coming on Mickie.
Desperation move with the reversal into the corner, and Gail able to get the elbow up into the face of Mickie, comes right at her.
Oh, look at this, she's going for that octopus again.
Effective the first time and right back at it again.
Look at Mickie showing so much power there.
There's a counter. Maybe try and back up and, slam her into the corner. Use those corner turnbuckles.
Wearing down.
Just can't, though.
Yeah, Mickey's getting
Look how strong the grip is from Gail.
Look at that pin. Look at that pin by
Gail's
Mickie.
shoulders are down.
Very good counter into a pin cover by Mickie James. Oh, man, look at that kick again, right to the skull.
Came out of nowhere, and it was perfectly placed.
Well, the mark of an excellent champion, fighting from the bottom. Sometimes when you're on your back, you got to be able to fight, and that's exactly what Gail showed with that kick. But you got to keep bringing it to Mickie because she won't stop fighting.
That's exactly what Gail Kim is doing. Bringing it right to her. Forearm shot, gonna follow up now by firing her off into the corner and full speed ahead.
Yeah, she's still moving. She's gonna go for something else here. Off the top, it looks like. Missile drop kick.
Turns her right over. This could do it. Champ goes to retain.
Got him, Mike. Got him.
Both legs hooked. Not enough.
And I don't know if that was just reacting to the pin cover of Mickie kicking out. It was impressive that she kicked out, but there's just not much gas left in the tank of Mickie James.
Well, you're right. That needle is right on E at this point as Mickie using the ring ropes just to get back up to the vertical face, and when she does, gets caught.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she was going for that eat defeat submission hold, and Mickie out of nowhere explodes with the kick that takes down the champ. Gail's down too.
Yeah, this definitely could be the turning point of the match. Both champion and challenger are down. Both ladies are moving around here. Mickie's trying to get a head together. She's got to try and get some kind of offense going, Mickie.
Mickie, Gail at her, but Mickie able to sidestep the champ.
And look at Mickie now. Here she comes. Here she comes.
Reeling off the forearm. The boot doubles her over and then just fires her into the corner and then catches her with the clothesline.
Look at Mickie James. Now she's stringing together 2-3 moves in a row.
Boom! Big offensive series.
Here comes Hardcore Country.
Face plant for Gail. Mickie quickly back up to her feet.
Challenger looking good.
Gail slow to recover. Hardcore Country headed to the top. And Gail thinks she's out of harm's way.
Yeah, but watch Mickie, Mike. Look at Mickie. Look at Mickie. Oh!
Off the top. All the way down to the floor on Gail Kim. Well, pulling out all the stops. Take another look at this one.
Let's take a look at Mickie James is throwing caution to the wind. Boom! Right off the top rope. I don't know if she tweaked the knee or something there. Look, Mike.
Wasn't a pretty landing, was it?
She might have buckled her knee, Mickie. Her right knee, I believe it is.
Challenger from the outside. Realization sets in. She's got to beat the champion inside the ring.
Mike. She can't follow up, though. What the hell is this? Who is that? What is that?
Oh! The hell? Somebody came out of the crowd.
Who was that? What was that?
I think that individual went underneath the ring. Gail crawls back in, drapes the arm, gets the 3 count and keeps the title.
The winner of the match and still Knockouts champion of the world, Gail Kim.
Okay, well,
What did we just see here?
I have no idea, Mike. I don't know. It was someone that was like painted up face and stuff and went underneath the ring. Who was it?
I mean, that was the difference maker. I mean, the match was so competitive and so even to that point.
Yeah, you're right, because Mickie James started coming back and was in control, and that definitely was a massive assist for Gail Kim. I just, that
looked like Madison Rayne to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
The following contest is for the TNA Knockouts Championship. Introducing first, Awesome Kong.
So Awesome Kong is a 2-time Knockouts champion. She had the title in her grasp a couple of weeks ago, but she let her rage take over. She put her hands on the official, and Taryn Terrell left with her title in hand via disqualification. Do you feel that tonight is Awesome Kong's night, or will her rage seek through once again?
No, I think that she can control her rage, Awesome Kong. I totally do. I think she's got to obviously deal with Taryn Terrell, the Knockouts champion, but also she's got to deal with her arch nemesis, the very credible Gail Kim. That in itself is something that we've seen over weeks. We've seen this kind of story evolve, where Kong sees Gail come out, and there's a certain type of respect that Kong usually has for no knockout, but she has for Gail.
This will be a 3-way Knockouts championship match. Champion doesn't have to be involved in the decision to lose her title.
And her opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Gail Kim.
4-time Knockouts champion, first ever Knockouts champion, longest reigning Knockouts champion. From what I can gather, there's already a spot being made for Gail Kim in the TNA Hall of Fame.
Well, I would think so. I mean, Gail Kim is, as you just laid out very, very well, probably the most credible knockout in the history of TNA. So, and arguably in the business. I mean, so she's well respected in locker rooms worldwide, and within a reason.
Let's see if Gail Kim can become champion here tonight.
And their opponent, your TNA Knockouts champion, Taryn Terrell.
Partner, you've been here a lot longer than I have.
Well, not that long.
You remember the days when Taryn Terrell was a referee here?
Actually, I don't. I've been hitting head a lot, but I'm being honest, I don't. She was a ref.
That's how Taryn started,
yeah, that's right. I remember that.
And now
Of course I remember that, Josh. I'm joking.
And now she's the Knockouts champion.
Listen, if you're going to call me out on questions of trivia, you got to tell me before the show.
It wasn't a question of trivia. I told you exactly what she was and simply asked you if you remembered it. Then you went on a tangent.
Not good at trivia.
What's a trivia?
Digress. So, the Knockouts champ looking very...
My point was
Okay.
how far Taryn has come in her career from being an official, from being like Earl Hebner, to now being the Knockouts champion.
I agree. She's paid her dues, came up through the ranks.
Here we go.
Taryn Terrell, but you see both champion and one of the challengers trying to take out the bigger challenger. But I get your point, and I totally agree with it. What is going on here?
So Gail Kim has spoken to Taryn Terrell over the past number of weeks and said, hey, you don't want to deal with Awesome Kong. Taryn Terrell said, I need to defeat Kong to validate my reign as Knockouts champion.
Taryn Terrell has exemplified, especially before she was champ. Oh, wow, what a change of direction move by Gail. I think Kong thought that, that they were both going to go after Taryn Terrell, but Kong was wrong. Man, squish it. What I was saying was, Taryn Terrell has showed so much fight and gumption since becoming a champion, you know what I mean? And really shows a lot of heart. Oh, look at it again. Look at the size difference between Gail Kim, my God, and Awesome Kong.
What a night it's been so far. We've advertised 3 championship matches. First was Ultimate X where the Wolves retained their tag team titles. This was our second advertised championship matchup. The third, of course, for the World Championship a little bit later, but shocking everyone. Taryn with the cover here. Earl should make the count. He's hesitant. Gail kicks out at 2. Rockstar Spud is now the X Division champion, cashing in his Feast or Fired briefcase.
Kid shocked everybody, shocked me. Oh, wow, look at that. Good job by Awesome Kong, utilizing her big size advantage she has on both Taryn Terrell and Gail Kim.
Saw the predictions of the locker room moments ago in regards to tonight's World Championship match. Seems to be pretty split, 50-50. In regards to who people think are going to win tonight, Lashley or Kurt Angle. You yourself.
Yeah, okay, what?
You went with Kurt Angle.
That's right. You know what I hate? Watch. Oh! Man, that looks like a...
What do you hate?
I hate riding the fence people. Okay. There's a lot of people in this business that ride the fence. I don't ride the fence. I'm on one side of the fence or the other. I said I think Angle's going to win, and I'm not wavering. Look at this here. You got anything else you want to say?
We'll find out later tonight if Kurt Angle can make that prediction come true.
I would never ask you who's going to win the match because the play-by-play guy thing never takes a shot.
No, you always got to do the, well, you know, I think Lashley could retain if he does this. Kurt Angle can win the championship if he does this. I'm not like that. I will give you a prediction. I think Lashley, who has been so dominant since becoming champion, he wins this match in decisive fashion,
okay,
no
I respect
less.
That. I respect that, Josh. I respect that. Who's going to win this match? Will Taryn Terrell retain her title? Maybe not. After that, this nasty three-way for the Knockouts gold.
Anybody can pin anyone. Anyone can make anybody submit in this type of matchup. Championship advantage is thrown out the window. And here comes Awesome Kong.
Implant buster, maybe, buddy.
Oh, and Gail Kim able to climb up Kong.
Very impressive. Look at her roll up.
How did she roll up Kong? Kong down. And who would have been the victor there?
I was just kidding. Or the victoress. I know, I agree. I don't know. I mean, that was either Gail, she was on top, and then Terrell had to roll up. That was a moot point. Was it mute?
It's moot. Not moo. Moot. Not mute either. It's not silent.
Okay, Mr. Vernacular. Right now, you see Awesome Kong missing with a big splash.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What you call him play-by-play?
I do it all, bro. I do it all.
Well, can I do the play-by-play?
Sure, go ahead.
You saw Awesome Kong miss with the big splash moments ago, but Gail Kim fell to the outside. Inside the ring, Taryn Terrell and Awesome Kong. This is Taryn's opportunity to retain her title.
Yeah, Taryn, she senses that urgency. You see her quickly going back up to the ropes to try to do the same move, possibly.
Crossbody, Kong down. Taryn in position, and Kong powers out at 2.
Smart, though, right? Smart by Taryn Terrell to get really quick back up on those ropes.
Look at that. Taryn cut her there, and it's thrown off by Kong.
You gotta figure the longer this match goes, the more it's a disadvantage to Kong. She's bigger, you know, so it's a little bit tougher from a cardio perspective, but she's all business now. She's taking off those gloves.
We watched Awesome Kong defeat Havoc in 6 sides of steel at lockdown.
Here we go!
And Awesome Kong! Oh, Taryn able to slide out of the way. Taryn the cutter on Kong! And has Taryn Terrell finally done it? Has Taryn Terrell exercised her demons? Not so fast.
I mean, I'm shocked too. Taryn Terrell's shocked. She had her. She had Kong beat. Kong able to kick out. You gotta give respect right there to Kong, able to kick out of that.
And back to her feet is Awesome Kong. Taryn looks shocked.
You gotta follow up, Taryn. Don't waste time.
I don't know if Taryn knows what to do next.
Well, she better. She's the Knockouts champ.
And she's just going all out.
She's freaking out.
And Taryn Terrell has taken Kong out of the ring.
Gail Kim trying to do... What's going on here? Look at Gail just getting Taryn out of the way. Watch Gail here, Josh. Watch this.
Gail says, I got this. And Gail Kim takes out Awesome Kong.
Get in the ring, Gail. Trying to take out Taryn. Can't win on the outside, as they say.
The only way the championship can change hands, pinfall or submission inside the ring in this 3-way match.
What a match this is, man.
You wanted to see more of the knockouts. You're getting it right here. Sunset flip into the power bomb.
What a landing. Taryn Terrell, the champion,
Dude, she might be knocked out, man. She landed the back of her head, whiplash, bam, you see that?
I don't know anywhere else in the world that you're gonna see action like this.
Oh, eat the feet, maybe not.
Taryn counters schoolgirl Gail down, and Taryn retains her title.
Here is your winner and still your TNA Knockouts champion, Taryn Terrell.
Tell you what, right now, Josh, if you want a match and a moment against two opponents to cement your legacy as a champion, that was it right there. Taryn Terrell just won this three-way match, and it was not easy. And she beat two of the best ever in Kong and Kim.
Has Taryn Terrell finally gotten what she felt she needed to validate her reign as Knockouts champion?
Well, that was a hell of a match.
You're not kidding.
Congratulations to all three ladies.
Man, what has gotten into Chris Sabin? Up next on Impact Wrestling, it's title time. Knockouts championship matches now.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Knockouts Championship. Introducing first from Minneapolis, Minnesota, ODB.
It was August the 29th, right here on Impact Wrestling, when ODB defeated Gail Kim in a 2 out of 3 falls matchup to earn the right. She becomes the #1 contender. This is her chance to challenge for the Knockouts Championship. What?
I was talking to ODB earlier. Her hands are gigantic. She's got huge hands. She's got hands like an NFL wide receiver, I'm telling you. The grip around those.
And her opponent from Richmond, Virginia, your Knockouts champion, Mickie James.
And the ever so humble Mickie James.
An egomaniac she is, and an egomaniac you are too, and I wish ODB would put those huge hands around your neck.
I think they say something else. I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting smothered.
Knock it off.
Look at a $1 million smile from here to Canarsie on the face of Mickie James. Pride is somewhere in Virginia, right? Norfolk, Richmond, somewhere around there.
Why don't you name them all while you're at it? Like a checklist.
Fort Smith, Bush.
You missed Virginia Beach.
Oh, okay, no. ODB all business right now. See how serious she is. Look at her. You don't see ODB serious much, but... whoa. ODB not playing games.
And hardcore country, Mickie James goes right to the mount, but it's quickly reversed and turned around by ODB. ODB talked about it 1 week ago on Impact Wrestling, how she has been a 3-time knockout champion, but that it has been some 3 years since she's held the championship. That's the incentive that she has, looking to regain the gold at the expense of Mickie James, who has an explosive dropkick and a follow cover with the leg hook and barely a 1 count.
Said 3 years. That's since ODB's been knockout champ.
Echo in here?
No, I'm just asking. Like 3 years might have been the last time she washed that gas station attendant costume she wears. That's another story. I don't want to get into garment washwear, but right now, it's about the Knockouts title. This is big here. Can Mickie James retain? That's the question.
Challenger out of the corner. Ooh, man.
She landed really hard in the back of her head.
Think of what AJ Styles has accomplished in recent weeks. First, he steps up, he helps the Main Event Mafia in their fight against Aces and Eights. Then he makes an incredible comeback. He captures the Bound for Glory series, and Taz, Bully Ray is next for the world title of Bound for Glory.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I mean, I'm a little worried about my man Bully Ray come San Diego, come Bound for Glory. I mean, AJ has a plethora of momentum right now.
Low spear, pin attempt, and a 2 count for ODB.
ODB came really close right there. Oh.
Ooh. Mickie gonna try and fight back. Series of kicks. And then elevates and straight down to the canvas.
Look at Mickie, how fluid, smooth. She's like a gazelle, for God's sake. Look at her, like a ballerina. Look, Kirksey is the correct. Kirksey, right? They call it Kirksey.
Check out our podcast, ImpactWrestling.com. JB, Christy Hemme take you inside the locker room. I guess JB finally scored that tell-all interview with you, Taz.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my payday on that deal.
You have residuals?
Yeah, you damn right. Hold on, let's see here. ODB.
Yeah, gonna try and exploit the power game. Fall-away slam. And springs back up to her feet.
I told you our hands are huge. Like 2 catches mix. Yeah, timeout. You're right, Mickie. Timeout. Give Mickie a chance, ODB. You got this in the back. Oh, wait a minute.
ODB trying to drag and bring. Oh, the champ back in by her hair. Instead, ODB trapped against the side of the ring.
How innovative is Mickie James? High five. That was great.
Mickie James, the champ, remains in control. Oh, more of this Knockouts Championship match when we return.
The eyes, ODB. Well done right there by Mickie.
Yeah, champ can feel it. Mickie for the quick pin and a 2 count. Gonna go right back to the well again. Another pin attempt, and ODB kicks out before 3.
Boy, what an amazing accomplishment it was for AJ Styles to win this very grueling Bound for Glory series. And now Taz, AJ, well, he gets his reward. That's a world title shot against, yes, your man, Bully Ray, Bound for Glory in San Diego.
Well, I got to tip my cap to AJ Styles. All that this man has been through, you know, really, he's been through so much. And for him to come from the depths of hell to get a shot at the champ is impressive.
Champ out of the corner. Going to again use her leg power, but it's turned around with a powerbomb-like move by the challenger.
And Mickie James just splat. Looked like she fell off the top of a building. ODB really needed to pull out a big move, and she did.
Referee Stifler putting in the count. He's at 6.
Referee, yeah, he's at 6. But right now, both ladies, well, Mickie James and ODB, getting up to their feet
and exchanging shots.
Yeah.
But laying in big-time right hands, both of them.
Oh, look at that ODB. She's yelling and screaming like she's a sailor man. Look at her. Boom, 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 boom. Good gosh, this is disturbing.
Yeah, firing up is ODB.
Firing up? That's what you call it?
You got it.
That's
powerful clothesline. Big-time shoulder block has the champ on the defensive. Chance now for ODB to put Hardcore Country away. High vertical. Straight down with the suplex.
Big-time power there by ODB.
Watch the pin. Here we go. Here's 2.
She's getting madder and madder, ODB, and she's banging on herself even more, which is just really weird.
Ooh! Challenger goes charging into the corner. Champion Mickie James gets both boots up and then lays her out with the kick. But it's like ODB's out.
That high heel wheel kick right there, right in the face. Looked like she caught her on the chin. You can see ODB opening her mouth, trying to get feeling back in her jaw. And Mickie James
screaming at ODB to get back up to her feet.
With that crazy primal scream, and she's wearing like leopard print stuff, like a crazy animal woman.
A lifeless ODB dragged to the corner by Mickie James. What you have in mind here?
This is for the Knockouts title. This is humongous here. Uh-oh.
Like she might have gone for the tornado DDT. Instead, quickly turned around by ODB, who covers, counts, 3. She did it. We've got a new champion. Holy.
Your winner and new Knockouts champion, ODB.
She hit the bam out of the corner, quickly turning it around. And for the 4th time, ODB has become the knockout. Wait a minute.
Oh, no, now her idiot husband. Her jerky husband down here with that other buffoon, Joey Park. What the hell's he drinking? What's he drinking?
Post-match celebration time. Yeah,
Is it chicken Bailey's? Is that Bailey's?
I think it's chocolate milk.
I love Bailey's. Chocolate what? Chocolate milk. Hopefully it's low fat.
Husband Eric Young.
Breaking news, tight night. Big news from Kurt Angle. Here's our first of 2 title matches tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is a three-way matchup for the Knockouts Championship. Introducing first on her way to the ring, TNA Knockout, Madison Rayne.
Taz, before I get your opinion on everything, I want to let everyone know they go to shoptna.com right now and check out the brand new Madison Rayne banner. Add it to your collection of Knockouts banners. What a night so far, partner.
It's been crazy, definitely been crazy. How about the friendly rivalry you and this lovely young lady, Madison Rayne, have on Twitter?
Well, Madison Rayne is a proud Buckeye. She's from Columbus, Ohio. Congratulations to her school for winning the national championship.
And you're not a Buckeye.
Introducing challenger number 2 from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, TNA Knockout, Gail Kim.
Gail Kim, a 4-time Knockouts champion, the first ever and longest reigning champion. Her reign lasted 210 days. Have an opportunity here tonight, Taz, to win the Knockouts championship for a 5th time.
Well, my favorite knockout, no disrespect to none of the other girls, but just a big fan of Gail Kim's work, her in-ring ability, her athleticism, her beauty, her sexiness, the whole 9. Gail Kim, one of a kind. She might leave here champ.
And now, introducing your Knockouts champion from New Orleans, Louisiana, Taryn Terrell.
Well, the Knockouts champion made headlines last week when filming a scene for an upcoming Will Ferrell movie. The motion picture is called Daddy's Home. The scene looks hilarious, in which Taryn plays a cheerleader. She gets knocked out by Will Ferrell throwing a basketball at a Pelicans game.
Yeah, she took some shot to the face, like a champ. Boom, she went down. It was pretty funny, but only Taryn could do that.
Yep, that's been a trending topic all week long. It's been all over Twitter, Vine, Instagram, and now we'll see if Taryn Terrell can leave here tonight with her championship intact. As I mentioned, the first of 2 championship matches that will take place here tonight. Both matches, one fall to a finish.
Well, this thing could go either way. 3-way right here, man. Knockouts title on the line. Taryn Terrell, good luck to you in this.
So for those of you unfamiliar, all 3 knockouts competing at the same time. The first one to gain a pinfall or submission over any of the other knockouts leaves as champion. As Taryn goes for the first cover of the matchup, Gail Kim pops free in 2.
Smart strategy by the champion.
Oh,
hey, watch out,
Gail Kim in position, and Taryn Terrell frees herself.
Smart strategy by the champ to go for quick pinfalls because you want to get out of this match as quick as you can, retaining your title. Because, to your point, Josh, the champion does not have to be submitted or pinned to lose her title.
If you're a champion, do you like matches like this where you lose your championship advantage?
No, this is tough sledding right here for a champion.
Then why on earth would Lashley volunteer to put his title on the line tonight against 3 men?
I don't know. I mean, I was a little perplexed when he said it at the top of the show here in the middle of the ring. And I'm still a little confused on that, but hey, more power to it, Lashley. Let's see if he can get it done tonight. And let's see if Taryn Terrell can get it done right now.
Madison Rayne is a 5-time Knockouts champion. Taryn Terrell with a snap suplex, and Taryn floats over into the cover, hooks the outside leg, and Madison kicks out at 2.
Great job right there by Taryn Terrell, but look at how quick the recovery is for the lovely Madison Rayne with that back elbow. Good job.
Now Madison, after flaunting a bit, perhaps wasting a little bit of time, allowing Taryn to kick out at 1.
She's all about entertaining the people and whooping some butt. That's Madison Rayne. So, yeah, she probably took a little time there. She got a nice cravat on right there, which controls your opponent's head.
I often wear a cravat. Thought it was a scarf. It's not.
No, that's jokey. Well, look at these knees right here into the face of Taryn Terrell. And again, now Madison's smart. Keep Gail Kim out of the fray. Here we go.
Cover here. The champion is down and just gets the inside shoulder up at 2.
You just see the wheel spinning in Madison Rayne, the queen bee. Maybe go for a Northern Light suplex here if you got it.
Nice bridge. Taryn somehow pops free at 2.
Excellent back arching that throw. But Taryn able to kick out. Taryn Terrell, always ever the fighter. And Gail struggling, Josh, to get into this match here.
Yeah, Gail's got herself back into the ring, but like a diamond cutter and a DDT there from Madison Rayne, taking out 2 knockouts.
Excellent job by Madison Rayne. She's going for
Cover
the
here.
wrist.
Gail Kim shoulders down and kicks out at 2.
And again, to reiterate, if she were to get the pin, well, hold on.
And now Madison goes for Taryn, the champion, kicks out at 2.
Again, if anyone pins anybody at any time or submits them, they are the new champ or stays champion. Taryn's situation.
Madison missed wildly.
Good
Potential
job.
submission maneuver by Gail Kim.
Oh, look at this submission. Good gosh.
And Taryn would be wise to break this up. Or apply a submission hold to Gail. But if Madison taps out, does Gail win?
That's a good question. I would think that she had the hold applied, but...
Moot point now.
Oh, nice switch. Oh.
Taryn Terrell hard into the turnbuckle. Here comes Madison Rayne, catches an elbow. Pair of elbows to the jaw.
And look at this, Taryn and Gail, same thing in mind, maybe.
Both of them wanted to get the offense in. And Madison played great defense.
Wow, those girls landed hard. Let's take another look at Taryn and Gail landing very hard. Oh, man.
But remember,
I hope they're okay. That's bad landings there.
Remember, the championship can only change hands via pinfall or submission. So Madison would be wise to get one of these knockouts back into the ring.
Well, I think Madison was trying that. Oh, man. The physicality by these 3 knockouts. And look at Madison here.
Look at Gail. Now we'll see if Madison Rayne can stay in control here.
I'll tell you what, good luck finding female wrestlers anywhere in the world this physical. I dare you to find it. I'm sure it might be there, but I don't know.
Here's the physicality that Taz was talking about just moments ago. Madison Rayne doesn't care who she takes out, nor should she. She just has to pin or make one of these knockouts submit to leave as champion.
Well, the athleticism and the toughness aligned with the beauty of our knockouts, what makes this division so special for so many years, and the knockout title so important.
Taryn looking to leave with her championship intact, and Madison Rayne somehow stays alive at 2.
Frustration in the face, the rage in the face of Taryn Terrell. But, oh, look at Madison here, watch out.
Madison Rayne is gonna put Taryn away here. Gail slides in, rolls up Madison. Is Gail the new knockouts champion? Not so fast.
Well, that other shoulder wasn't down. I mean, to the referee's credit, he couldn't see it. But Madison, maybe go for eat the feet. Nobody there.
Madison counters and avoids Gail Kim. Taryn Terrell into the cover here. Madison is down and Taryn leaves as champion.
The winner and still knockouts champion, Taryn Terrell.
You know, Taz, Taryn said that she wants to come up with a name for this signature maneuver. She should do that sooner rather than later as she continues to put away knockouts with this right here.
Well, boom, right there. It's a diamond cutter. But, I mean, I guess Taryn is going to come up with another name. Maybe send us some tweets. Give us some suggestions. The fans, I mean, she loves to interact with the fans. That might be a good idea.
Tremendous idea as Taryn Terrell continues her reign as the Knockouts champion here on Friday Night Impact.